No, no, no. But we're gonna go ahead and go live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Biscuit 10 RPG. Jameson, I see that you popped in to say hello. Hi. I literally, like, right as we were going live, I said, "Oh shit, my boss." All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. As you noticed, there was no ad. If you were watching or not, you wouldn't notice. But I'm gonna be revamping it. I've got this cool thing called a green screen now, uh, and it is set up by a total amateur. It's great. So the ads are gonna get real weird. I just looked, and Party City does not have any more green suits in stock, so I'm gonna have to find that elsewhere. That's unfortunate. But with that being said, go buy my shit. I got T-shirts, charisma check, adulting, all that stuff. You can find it on. Honestly, just go to my Twitter at Biscuit10RPG, and my link tree is listed right in my profile. So hop in there. Go to Ko-fi to get 90% of the stuff that I have made for free. If you'd like to spend a little bit of money and help a home brewer out, I have also the complete compendium, which is actually more 90% of what I've put out in one space, and edited more artwork and stuff like that. Give you a little bit better feel, a little bit of extra notes. Um, you can get that in digital and physical, depending on where you go. Ko-fi is obviously going to be the digital version, and Drive Through RPG has a lot of the stuff as well. However, with Drive Through RPG, you can get the physical copy of my book, which now will appear on camera because it's not green. Hooray! The Compendium of the Absurd. All right. I will also, because Mike brought this up, there's going to be a lot of takes when I start redoing my ad reel. So, my Ko-Fi, if you end up signing up to being a member, I'll probably put my bloopers up there for people that support me. So, good luck, everyone. With that being said, I think that's all I've got. Um, Oh, you know what? May not be a big thing yet, but I do want to point this out. If you have not heard of The Seventh Age by Rick Hines, I'm not being sponsored by this, at least not currently. It's dope. I just started reading it, and already I'm super hooked. It's got a lot of World of Darkness style elements to it, and a little bit of mechanics that I just don't understand. But I guarantee you, after I finish this book, I'm gonna have a lot more subclasses out there for various classes. So honestly, check it out. Dystopian, sort of like future slash now, kind of based in Chicago. Kind of hits home. I like the Dresden Files, so I've got that Chicago thing already in there. But I mean, check it out. It's pretty good. It's I got the first book, the Seventh Age saga, Seventh Age, not a saga, Dawn. I also have the second one, which I'll read once I get through this. But from what I've read so far, it's pretty dope. So check it out. Other than that, let's go ahead and get started. I am tired of talking, at least in this voice.
Oh yeah, that sounds awesome. Go check all those things out. But for now, let's go ahead and jump into today's episode, today's session of City of Illumination. As always, we'll go ahead and start off with a little session summary from what happened last time. So last time with the Sandstormers, escaping certain capture or death. Oxenfricati fled to the Radiant Keep, where Godolina was currently staying at, with a band of healers and clerics of Palor. As soon as they arrived and spoke to Godolina, they quickly returned to find the Scorpion's Way about to be torched by leftover Good Circle thugs. Suppressing two of the three thugs, they learned that Tav was taken by the leadership to the Gold Oasis Casino near the Aga's mansion, along with the military fort of Fort Abige. Finding Sterling's lifeless and pilfered body, they returned it to the Radiant Keep and asked High Priest Kamos for aid. He agreed upon payment, and after a lengthy preparation, he channeled his divine power from the sun god Palor to find and return Sterling's soul back to his body. During that time, Ox had sent out hired thief guild associates to observe the casino and watch their home. Sterling returned, but focused on finding Tav and his belongings. Rallying their members, they learned of the layouts of the building and enacted their plan. It all started on the roof, With Tav and Sterling's followers distracting the large thug force out the entrances, the party traversed the rooftops and entered into a chamber. Tav awoke, her belongings gone and Stephen missing. Alone in a dark room, she instinctively summoned her ring of Lloyd and her rapier, an instrument of supremacy known as supernal clarity. Seeking a quick escape, she teleported outside the room into a hall with pirate thugs who quickly dispatched her. And when she woke up again, she found herself bound to a torture chair of sorts. Saman, the spy master, in a lizard folk and priest garb, reminiscent of one of Nyce Aurelia's little pain masters, was about to begin what looked like to be an interrogation. She quickly realized it would be futile. Taking her ring, both the priest and Saman leaving Tav to summon her two precious items once more, and she once again attempted to escape through teleportation to the hall. This time her escape warranted her elimination, and Katja, the owner of the bear she had killed previously, felled her. The rest of the party entered into the other cell where they found a burning and bound Stephen. Killing the guards, they rescued Stephen and soon engaged the Good Circle thugs. Discovering Tav's corpse, the party surged and cornered the leader of the Good Circle, a Miss Entidin, a Triton woman, a pirate of the Free One Alliance, and retrieved Ted's body along with some loot. Returning to the Radiant Keep, Godolini and the party once more asked High Priest Kamos to perform the miracle, a very taxing resurrection spell, for the second time of that day. And that is where we pick up today's session. And we'll go ahead and start off with you, Tav.
Yay.
Currently, it is Otano the 18th of Lala. It hasn't changed really, but it is around 10 p.m. The year 350, Age of the Phoenix. So, Tav, it is this. Well, it always starts in darkness, I guess I could say. You don't feel the body. You don't have really a good connection to your sensory outputs and inputs throughout your body. You don't even know if you have a body. You're just sort of watching glimpses as they sort of fade in and out. Everything's going by pretty fast. You see images of the past, your past, of arriving in Macerna, but before that, back at the orphanage, having a somewhat fulfilling childhood with your companions Lloyd, and especially with oh my gosh, I forgot her name. With Corlox.
Yeah.
Basically your two greatest friends. There were others there, and those as well who were in the orphanages. But those times there you cherish the most. And as they whiz by you in sort of like broken up images on a old tattered screen, you eventually arrive. At least you can just see with your peripherals, sort of. You've arrived in a misty, silent, but peaceful forest. It is dark, but you can still see the trees around you. You can still see through the trees, a sort of gray background, probably the mist. There's nothing around you. There's no sound of bugs or anything, no feelings of wind. There's no smell. It's just a tranquil, misty, sort of eerie forest. You begin to move on your own, compelled to. You're not really controlling yourself. You're just sort of there. Once again, you still can't see your feet or your arms or even your body, but you do sort of notice, and maybe off the reflection of a nearby puddle or something, that you are a floating orb meandering through these dark and misty woods. You hear in the distance, for the first time, some sound. It's the echoes of a cackling humanoid. Screechy, raspy voice cackling in the distance. It sounds horrifying. Sounds like a hag or a witch in the night. So they get louder and louder. But eventually, as you continue to meander through the woods, you see in the distance in a clearing of a glowing arch. For some odd reason, that's where you need to go. That's your destination. That's where you can finally rest in peace. As you head towards it, not controlling the direction, you don't really remember what happened before coming here. Now you're just this sort of new entity experiencing something new and going to somewhere where it can finally end. You don't know what happened in the past, but you're just here in the moment, but there are some emotions remnant from your mortal life. You do have the ability to turn around. As you do, you look to see behind you tall, hunched, hunched over humanoids. They reek of a foul and deadly smell. They are wearing tattered clothing. Their nails are as long as like a meter, or actually half a meter long. Just massive. You can see that they're just shadows. You can only see the shadows, the silhouettes of their hulking, crumbling, hunched over body. You can see that they have these long, tattered, bushy hair, but the one thing that sticks out are these glowing red eyes. And there's like 3 or 4 of them, and they begin to slowly appear through the forest behind you as you're trying to make your way towards this glowing arch. As you begin to close in and the glowing arch becomes dimmer, however, you notice that you're beginning to feel that you might be stuck here with whatever those are. As you're moving forward, you see other orbs in the forest, and you can see them being taken in the air, sliced midair, consumed, sort of just drunken as like a watery vapor, as if you're like in space. When you let loose some sort of liquid in space, it becomes this semi-liquid tangible that floats into like one solid matter. They just slurp it up in the air. Fear begins to run around you. You don't know what is happening. You don't even know your name. This is all just happening at once, as if you had just woken up for the first time. And then suddenly, a blinding light surrounds you in the entire area, and you feel this tug. You black out, and your eyes open once more. In front of you, in this very beautiful, very reminiscent marble sort of chamber, you have returned to the Radiant Keep. Godolina has already clenched. Her face is already clenched in her chest, and she's just hugging you so tightly. But for you, Sterling, and Godolina, and with you, Godolina and Kamos, it was different. Well, actually, you weren't there because you were the one being rezzed, Sterling. But for Tav, you noticed that Kamos was unleashing some sort of celestial threads. I guess that's what his magic appeared like when resurrecting Tav. But suddenly, a torrent of fire appeared around Tav. And Tav, as you wake up, you feel that there's scorched, singeing marks around you. It's a marble table. It takes a lot of fire, but I guess the fire that was here has scarred this area. So you have returned. You have all your gear on you besides, well, not all your gear on you. You have actually pretty much nothing on you, right?
I only have the ring and supernal clarity.
Supernal clarity. You do have your clothes on,
Yeah.
which is great. But you don't have your gold or anything else. All right. You awake warm though, Tav, so it doesn't feel anything awkward about it, but there's that still hazy memory of being in this spooky forest, a sort of flashing in the back of your mind. But you are here. You are Tav, and you have returned.
I hug Godolina back because why not? Hugs are great.
Yeah, of course. She says, Tav, what happened? We were so close. We were right there. Did you try to escape?
Well, yes, 2 times. And I didn't learn from the first time. I did the exact same stupid shit 2 times.
He bonks you in the head like a little tap. She's like, bonk.
It's kind of funny how stupid I was, but
she gives you a serious look and she slowly puts you back on the table. She's like, not funny, Tav.
No, I mean it. It's I never want that to happen again. I need to learn from this. Because
Steven is right there holding your hand, your left hand, I guess. He is teary-eyed.
Oh, Steven, I hope did you die too, or did you can't die really if the
Steven he just gives you a blank. He's like, I don't know. A lot of pain though.
Oh, that's the worst part.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about
it. Okay. Well, I'm alive again. We learn from our mistakes. We don't do them again. What happens now?
in that chamber, there are a couple of people of little like minor priests that are rushed in. Lord Kamos was once this very brown skinned, tall, muscular, well, I guess built, athletic built, flowing long black hair. Now has like shriveled old skin. His black hair is turned gray. He looks like he has like glaucoma. And he's sitting. He's like, "Oh, yeah, gonna be some time before I go outside again." And the priests are like rubbing some sort of like oil on his skin, and one of them is opening a book of some sort and like saying some prayers. And Golden goes over and bows her head and says thank you to the high priest. And Kamos just waves his head. Yes, yes, just let me sleep.
Okay, that was weird. Hey, Sterling, how are you doing?
I mean, yeah, I'm fine. I mean, I also got revived today, so a little bit of whiplash.
Oh, then we have all died. Well, that's great. Yay.
Everyone in this party has died except for Godolina.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say Steven, but he died too. His head got chopped up. So yeah, Gordon is the only one who can survive, it seems. Okay, we need to never die again, because I don't think I can handle that again.
I don't think I want to die either. So, it's a good plan.
Yeah, we need to plan better. Don't do stupid things, rush in stuff, and just go without a plan.
Don't let Ox make the plans.
Rodolino does chuckle at that remark.
It does have good plans sometimes, but there's a lack of judgment sometimes that doesn't seem so great. I'm not gonna say that he is the only one, because I also lack judgment a lot, but still. Yeah. What do we do now?
What do you guys want to do now?
Should we-
I mean, we have the captain at our house, so
Let's go torture her.
All the priests just look at you.
interrogate.
Interrogate, I mean. I'm not.
Godolina just rushes you out of the temple.
Oh, fuck.
He's like, why? What? Never mind. All right. So you head back to your house, your place. Yeah. Greeting you outside. I guess would be some of your pupils, both of you. Well, no, actually, Sterling's people, some of Sterling's people there. So whatever. Your people's staff are there. I guess the first one to greet you would probably be Givy, and then Vosu. Vosu is probably out on guard duty. And then Lorenza's inside. She's like, "Oh, you're back!" And you're.
I think that was a little too excitable for her.
Yeah, I think it was.
Hi, you're back.
So
Oh,
yeah,
you're back.
Ox, you see Tav returned. With everybody else. Gonna close the door.
So you're alive. That's good.
Yeah, I wasn't for some time. That was not great, but
I can tell you all about that too. We have a shared experience now.
yeah, we all have had. We need to stop doing that, I would say.
I mean, sure.
What, so you're okay with dying?
No,
Yeah,
not until I make it home.
Yeah, I get you with that. I want to go home too, but got some stuff to do.
I go grab wine.
Yeah, needed.
Shall we start the interrogation?
Okay. Godolina will not be present. She's not down for interrogations. That's not her thing.
What? Why not? We're not gonna beat her up. I don't know what Tav may have said, but I'm like,
She doesn't like. She doesn't approve them. So there's better ways.
well,
Just talking to them.
that's what I was planning on doing. That's why I brought the wine.
Yeah, she just looks at all three of you. She's like, "You all just died. There's gonna be some emotions, so I'm not gonna be present for those when that happens. Plus, I need to go back to the Radiant Keep. I need to apologize for our everything that we've sort of brought upon Kamos. Not to mention, I need to talk to Dame Harav. I need to have some matters to attend to, especially with everything that's transpired. Uh, I think I can get some things done quickly while you interrogate her.
Okay. While she says that, I grab 2 more bottles. I'm like, thank you, gifts, and I hand them to her. Going
like,
off
"You
the
know,
stereotype of dwarves and then fancy rich people in cleric uniforms. That's my thought process.
she looks at you. She says, "If it were other people," and she puts them down and she heads out.
I just look at Tav and I'm like, so other people? Well, okay, whatever. I start
I don't
walking
know.
back towards our wherever the hell
It's-
we put her.
Yeah.
I don't know where you put her, so she's probably like in the living room chilling.
No, yeah. So we're talking about this in front of her. I'm not gonna beat her up. I'm just gonna have a chat.
Well, you can try to get as much information from a chat, but I have a feeling she's not going to want to give away too much.
Dordelina just like a thought. She's like, "Yep, already thought this was gonna happen."
So I'm gonna pull Sterling aside out of the room and just go, okay, so that was a good play, all right. Now she's uncertain, possibly. You're gonna play bad Shirta, and I'm gonna play good Shirta. So if I give you the wink, you know what to do. I'm really hoping I don't have to give you the wink because, quite frankly, you're crazy. And then I just walk back over to the living room.
Feeling stuck there for a minute, just trying to figure out what bad shirt to good shirt is.
I don't explain it, so good luck. I assume by this point you should know what that means.
So wherever you all are, who else is with you?
I want Verkati there.
Okay, so
Visibility.
Verkati's there. All right, and then you guys are just having this in the living room, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. So Miss Editon is just sitting there. If you did pour her a glass of wine, she would have tried drinking it by like picking up the cup with her mouth.
I would just. I'll be the good guy. I'll pour it
Okay.
slowly.
Okay. She bows her head and thanks you. She says, "Thank you." All right. What do you need to know? I don't even know who you people are.
I'm just gonna cut right to the chase. Y'all Kates. I want
Mhm.
the artifact that we gave him.
Artifact.
It's a ewer.
Okay. That you were then. Yeah, it's on his ship, I would imagine. It's the last time I saw it.
This makes sense. Any idea how we can easily track him down, or where we can go to get said information?
Well, with the recent battle at Felder Isle, a complete disaster, I would assume he's back on the Dagnia Islands. Where I couldn't say.
So stronghold. Got it. So we'd have to drag him out through other means. I think we have a plan on the books
Yes.
for that. I step back. You all have any questions? That's what I needed to know.
Yeah. What about Hippus Corpus?
Oh.
You know anything about those people?
I'll be honest, my crew has heard. I heard rumors from my crew. However, I'm pretty sure a couple of my crew have been speaking with this shadowy faction that has arrived in Macerna. Other than that, I left them to their own accord. I've been too busy running my own operations.
What are those operations?
Well, for starters, the casino was mine. But now that my crew has most likely run off with all of my assets and has taken my ship, the Gold Casino is pretty much vacant.
Oh, seems nice.
Not really. No.
I don't actually laugh at character. I just couldn't hold it in.
What did you say?
What kind of question was that?
Just try to be nice. In some kind of way. I'm boiling with rage right now, but I'm trying to hold it in. Because I died, that's kind of a bummer, but still.
Yes. Well, raiding our establishments unannounced, and we know you. That's what you get.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you took her to your establishment.
To be fair, this didn't all start if you hadn't raided my bar in the city. Who are you people?
I'm gonna try to. I'm trying to think of like one of the other random like people, like their troop names, and I'm just gonna throw that out from like the freelancers, just a bullshit name.
Like, you're a bunch of freelancers.
Yep.
Was there a contract on us then?
Nope.
Then why did you attack my crew?
It's more personal, I would say.
You guys are working with Yalkates, or at least that's what, from what we understand, does at least you have some information on what's going on there.
And was that confirmed? Did you find confirmation that my crew has been?
Yes.
Who?
The Verkati's in the room, right?
Right. Verkati will step forward and says, I heard rumors, and I was investigating that some of your crew members were speaking with someone who we believe is a major player within this corpse. And she's just like, who is this Hubris corpse? Was another gang? And Verkati just sort of looks at all of you and says,
It's a call of demon worshippers.
We want to bring back the Lord of Lies or something.
Lord of Curses.
Curses it is. Yes.
She looks, she's like, all right. One of my crew members was talking with whoever this cult was. I don't think a majority of my crew would be, or it would have passed my table. So you go in there and butcher my men in my tavern for off a whisper, and Verkai's like, I saw a woman that I believe mentioned she was a part of this cult, and she just glares at Verkati. She's like, words, proof. There's nothing. You simply saw a woman and assumed that she's part of some cult. Talking to one of my crew members who did not tell me. Now, it's unfortunate that you, and she points at you, Tess, that you died by my crew's hands. But it sounds like you all just rushed to conclusions and got yourselves killed.
Yeah, we're pretty good at that.
Yes, looks like bang up job. So what do you need from me? And can I go now?
Who's the spy master of the Good Circle?
Saman's my first mate.
Yeah, he was nice. Do you know where he lives? Where he is right now?
I just put my hand in front of Tav. I'm like, Tav.
I'll tell you right now.
I know this is not normal.
I'll tell you right now. I'll answer her question. My entire crew took my ship, most likely. So wherever they are.
Okay. What's the name of your ship?
She rolls her eyes. She looks at all of you. She's like, is this really necessary?
Kind of.
Probably the fucking Good Circle.
Okay. If this is truly necessary, then I'm not going to give up my ship and my crew. I'm loyal. And then you can now pursue them. Who, you know what? I'll just go and say it. My likely understanding where they're heading is probably back to the Dagnia Islands with the rest of the Freeborns. So there. Go there. Okay. Go and find Saman and find my ship. Can I go now?
So it's getting real heated, and for once I'm the calm one, so this is weird.
Well, I've just learned that you all just came into my tavern and started killing people based on a hunch from this little scrawny person. And the woman is about 6'3", 6'4". Verkati's like 5'6", 5'4", or 5'5", 5'6". He's a small dude.
Nice to him. He's a good boy.
Shut up. Who are you even? Is she the one supposed to be interrogating me? She's asking the dumbest questions. Right.
Yeah, I'm just
Can
trying
I-
to have a conversation. Sterling, you go ahead.
Trying to have a conversation. I'm the one bound here in
Can I slap
wherever
her?
I am. Yeah, you go ahead. You slap her. I'll see if she takes.
Did you just knock her out?
No, she takes a point. She can take a hit.
Okay.
She did surrender, so I mean, she still has HP left.
Okay. Can both of you just please cool off? You're fine. I understand your rage. I'm pointing at the pirate captain. I get it. Can both of you just go to a corner? You can stay in the room, but just please.
Bound. She's like,
I-
like bound.
I literally look at her and I go, fair. And I undo her hands only.
Yeah.
She
And
has
I
to-
hand her a cup and fill it up.
She crosses her legs as you fill her cup, and she relaxes. But she is still aggravated.
I
It's
get
very obvious.
I get-
to everybody.
I get your anger and your outrage. To be fair, they let me plan that, and that is not something they should do.
All right. She finishes the cup and she puts it on the table. She's like, "Look, whatever questions you have left, say them now, and then let me leave, so I can scrap up my life again."
Fair. If we can get your ship back and potentially some of your crew back into your good graces, can we develop a partnership?
No.
Okay, I figured I'd ask. Are you going to try to seek retribution?
It's a fair question. And as of right now, yes. But I will say that if I find a way back to my crew and I find something else that can distract me, that could change. So maybe.
So there's a chance that we're going to eventually head to the Dagny Islands. Perhaps if we could give you a lift there.
I don't think so.
Okay. It's just an offer. Do either of you have anything to ask that isn't going to immediately outrage her?
Yeah, I want to know where my shit is.
Oh, I guess he wants to know.
Oh
where
yeah,
his
mine
stolen
mine
loot is
too.
and
Mine
hers.
too.
Do you have any idea?
Well, that shit is now my shit. Well, technically my crew shit, as
Oh,
in
so-
terms of the rules of looting. However, if that's the case, if you're looking for where it's probably at, it's probably with my ship and my crew.
I think we should go to our ship.
Okay. So you have your answers. Anything else?
If- mm, 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 uh, no.
I pour her another glass. I hand it to her, and I undo her bonds, and I hand her weapons and gear to the person at the door. Those are yours upon leaving our establishment.
Chugs the goblet or whatever glass, looks at you. She nods her head to you, and that's who she nods her head to, and she walks out.
As soon as she's not within earshot, I'm like, Jesus Christ, why am I the calm one? You both are fucking out of your minds.
We both died today, Hawks.
I died yesterday.
Yeah, you had
But
some
not
time to
to
process.
Oh, wait, it was a
Or
week.
for crew.
It was a week ago. I don't
Yeah.
remember when I died.
You had some time to process things.
I mean, to be fair, I
Um,
still haven't. So I don't know what.
Okay.
Maybe that's why
yeah.
I'm nicer now.
Yeah, and she was in the place that I died, so that's kind of connection there. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just
No, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, she did have some very valid points. We could have approached this entirely differently.
Yeah.
And we didn't. I'll own that mistake. My bad. Obviously, we should be on the lookout. I don't think she's gonna try immediate retribution. But you know, just keep your eyes peeled, and then you know, if we can manage to keep her distracted, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So contract. I get it. We've got to wait for the the Navy to call us about destroying the fucking port where they make their ships, which is going to be the best time to A, get what I need, and B, potentially the Dagny Islands will be safer to head to.
Yeah. We should probably wait till we have the backing of the what's the name?
The Navy?
The Navy, yeah. How can I forget that?
It's cool. I
So
forget stuff all the time.
should we do the contract first? Probably.
Which one are we doing?
What is it?
Free's literally just sitting there with a wine. He's like, the second one, right?
Okay. No.
It's the investigation with the Temple of Habaduke.
Habaduke. Is that in the city or is that somewhere else?
Jeffrey's just like Habaduke. Habaduke. It's in the city.
Is he wearing clothes right now?
Yeah, he's wearing pants.
Okay. I guess that's the only stipulation I had. Put on pants.
Yeah, that's literally the other situation. He's just wearing pants.
All right, fair enough.
For that we have to go out into the ocean, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you're most likely. Well, yeah, you have to go out to the ocean and check up on an underwater shrine.
Okay, so we have to wait for the ships to get back. I think we have a couple weeks actually.
Are both ships out? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see.
Then we can maybe take the last one, probably, or maybe something. Need to kill some trolls. Oof, that seems a lot.
I'm willing to wait.
I will tell you right now that the trip doesn't take long, so you don't need your ship
Oh.
Okay.
for the second contract. I
We
will
can
say,
just-
like out of meta, yeah.
Okay.
We can just.
You'll learn why, but yeah, you won't need your ship.
Oh, okay.
That's great.
It's not like way out in the ocean. It is out in the ocean, but, like it's not like.
So
in the
are we
middle
like
of the
meeting someone to go out there and they're taking us?
Well, it says you gotta go to the temple first,
Oh, okay.
so you can get the information.
Okay.
Like I'm just telling you out of game. So,
All
like,
right.
You don't have to be like, oh, we need to wait for the ship. Like, you need to.
Cool. All right, cool. I get it.
Yeah.
So we'll do the second one then.
Yeah. If you want to do the second one, unless you want to do the third one, doesn't really matter.
Let's go to the Temple of Habakkuk. You're in my way, cat.
Go ahead and take a long rest. It is night time.
That's needed.
So go ahead and take a long rest.
You are so in the way right
Um,
now.
So you guys want to just want to jump in this the next morning?
I mean, I I need to go buy some more potions because I've used everything, and then I still died.
I'm gonna find Wusu and ask back for my pistol of the onboard court. Begin with.
She's like, oh yes, yeah, of course. She's like, I've been using my bow lately, so.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
how long did I have before Galahad was going to be done with my modifications?
Your modification's gonna still take a month to finish.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
So you still have time.
Okay. Cool. Then
Did you already
I
pay
don't-
for that, or no? Do you already?
Yeah, I
Maybe-
believe I paid up front for it because I
Okay,
didn't want
that's
to have
fine.
stuff going on later, and I think that there was a potential of me having to go out and find things.
Yeah, so she's working on it right now, and then she's gonna ask you to. Yeah, she already told us this, but she's gonna ask you to help her find one crucial material to make it stick.
Cool.
But that's not till later. So
Cool. All right. Then I just need to get some potions and stuff to prep because I can't heal anymore.
okay. Sterling, you need to get anything? You need to find anything? You're gonna take your rifle out with you? Your musket with you?
Place is underwater, right?
Yeah, you're going underwater. I'll tell you right now.
Yeah. So at least I don't need to buy any gunpowder bullets. So
That's fair.
I guess I only have 80 gold. I'll buy one normal potion of healing.
Okay. Yeah, you get one for 50 gold.
All right.
Then after that, I'll just buy a few daggers as well.
Jeffrey's just like drinking as you guys are probably the next morning as you awake. It is a cool sky or cloudless day. So the sun's gonna be beating down all of you. Jeffrey's looking at you guys all prepping, like you to the Sterling, you go to the market to go pick him some stuff. That one potion. And Jeffrey's just looks at he's like, it's yeah. You guys need some money. As he looks all through.
Yeah, they took all my money. So
Completely did. So
He looks at you. Obviously, did you need some money?
I think I'm fine. How much are the greater healings?
I'll charge him as standard 100 gold right now. You
Okay.
find a decent guy today.
Okay, well I'm gonna buy 4 of them bitches.
Okay. So Jeffrey looks at you two. She's like, how much do you think you need?
well,
I'll put it on your tab. You don't have to pay me for a while. Okay.
yeah, I need some potions so I don't die again. And maybe some armor because they took mine. I just have my normal clothes
Okay,
right
Tab.
now.
I'm not an entire bank. That sounds like a lot of money already. I
Yeah,
can get you
just
potions. I can get you
potions.
I have studded armor, studded leather armor if you need it.
Ooh, do you
'Cause
have?
I have my owl hide now.
Oh, yeah, I can take that.
I forgot you have
Okay.
Owl Hider.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot that too. Did you say studded leather armor?
Yeah.
It's studded leather. Add to equipment.
Okay, so I will go
Yeah.
ahead and say that Jeffrey gives you each 3 normal healing potions and 1 greater healing potion, like enough money to buy those. And then he'll give you each 250 gold pieces to buy anything else you need.
Ooh.
And you see Jeffrey like open his little current voice. He's like, I have enough for more wine though. You see him.
I'm just gonna spend my own money because I'll be damned if I'm in debt, and I just give him back his coins. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thankfully,
Oh yeah, that's
I stayed alive long enough to keep my money, and I just side eye everybody else.
You died too.
Jeffrey's
so
just like, yeah, not cool. Not cool.
I mean, to be fair, I died in an entirely different way and came back a real weird way. So
Okay,
Exactly.
yeah. Was it 1 greater 2?
1 greater, 3 normal.
Okay, perfect. Done.
And how much gold also?
You get, yeah, he gave you 250 gold pieces.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy some let's see, 50 healing bombs also.
Okay, that's a silver each.
Silver. Okay, let's go with 10.
Underwater.
That's 1 gold, yeah. So
I will also tell you don't have to worry about like breathing underwater. So out of game as well.
Yeah.
Just to soothe your minds.
I'm just trying to figure out a weapon to use
it's
underwater.
fine. I'm good. Healing bombs. I
I'm buying
bought
over a
50
silver
of those.
each.
Yep.
Yeah.
Healing bomb. Add to equipment and go and edit the amount. Okay. 50 of these things. Oh, I gotta click the button so many times.
Crossbow bolts, I need 2. Also, how much do they cost?
Gargle bolts. They're gonna cost you for standard 50 silver each.
50 silver.
So 2 for gold. Or sorry,
gold.
fucking 5 per gold. No,
5 per
10,
gold.
10 per gold. I'm an idiot. God, I can't do math. 10 per gold. Shit. Fuck.
10 for gold.
I said
so
5. Yeah, I
10.
said 5 for
20.
1.
So then I take
2 for
20 of them.
I don't know. Fuck it. I don't care.
just get this shit done.
Fucking currency exchange.
Now I have healing. I have ammo. I have armor.
When the hell did I get a potion of climbing?
Stole it from somebody.
Probably.
Probably.
I got 2 of these things. That's pretty dope.
I don't need
Where's
that.
this other
You
one?
guys have looted a lot of things in your time.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I got all these potions and stuff. I don't know. I still got my poison darts.
You know what potion Sterling really needed in that encounter when he died? That potion of spirit he's been holding on to for like 20 sessions.
I don't think I got a chance to use it.
They're taking it as an action. +1 death saves. It would have helped, honestly. I think there was a close roll. I think it was like a
Yeah.
9 or something. Or I think you rolled a
So-
19. That would have been awesome.
Mhm.
Insta-rev.
I'm done.
All right, I've still got rations, so I'm good there.
Oh yeah, rations. I don't have any rations.
There's about 20 rations at the home that
Okay.
Jeffrey was snacking on because he's been too lazy to make his own food. So he's
Okay.
just been eating rations and drinking wine.
God,
think
this guy's got
He's
a
lost a
problem.
lot of weight. He's got lost of weight, guys. He's not looking great. This isolation is not good for him.
I'm gonna buy like 10 new daggers, and then I'm just restocking everything.
I got you. The guy's just like, of course, yeah. And then there's like a city guard walking by, just like shakes his head. I'll see you later. Committing crime with daggers, I see. What are you gonna
Just
do?
freelancer.
I'm just a freelancer. Oh, even worse. You have an excuse to do bad things.
We don't need excuses.
Excuses. Who said that? You there.
Yes.
That's a crime. What? My party on my Sunday homebrew campaigns, the Pale Trail, Jeff, they made it to a city that is the home for the Church of Heronius. So it's a paladin cleric city.
Oh my
And
god.
it's
Oh,
the
God.
party, dude.
Oh
So,
my god.
Longclaw already got arrested.
To be
Because he-
fair, if I didn't have a movie to go to tomorrow, I would just pop in and be like, "Guess who's back?"
Oh god, yeah, I don't think you want him there.
You guys have problems? I'm here to create
Divine
more.
sense. There's a bad guy right there.
He's got a halfling hanging out of his mouth.
All right. So are you guys all ready? All ready to go?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got 4 greater healing potions. I think that's
Mhm.
good for me.
Okay, that's great. That's what 80 heal right there.
Yep.
Nice. Sterling, you good?
I guess. Yeah, I think I'm good.
Good. Who you all bringing with you?
I don't
bring
have
anybody.
anybody.
Godolina is actually not. Actually, Godolina will come. She'll be like, I have to come. She has her backpack with her.
So like like I'm gonna be honest, as we're walking to where we're supposed to meet these people to start this contract, I'm just gonna look at Godolina and be like, so we've all got like this sweet bond, and you can tell me this is too personal, but have you ever died?
Godolina actually, as she's walking, she started eating like a panini sandwich of some sort. She has like a little Starbucks coffee in her other hand. No, she has coffee. She has coffee though in her other hand. She just want to go grab breakfast, and she's like, I honestly don't know. I don't really remember. I remember waking up like a few months ago, and then I have scattered memories.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh,
And I've met
yeah.
people like in my travel because I'm not from around here. I'm actually from I remember waking up in the nation of Benlith, one of the other nations of the Federation.
Mhm.
And I've met people who say that they've known me, like older people who said they've met me like hundreds of years ago. And so I don't know. I don't know if I've died before or if I've died several times.
Interesting.
Oh.
I'd be happy to help you discover your history.
Isn't that what we?
That's what we're doing, Ox.
Yeah, that.
I thought we
That
were
is
just
what-
stopping demon cults. I didn't realize this was a journey.
That's
Yeah.
part of the history. It's
Coming of
okay,
age.
Ox,
That,
it's
that's
fine.
that's part of it.
Glad
She
you could join
just-
us, Ox.
He just looks at you, just like, oh, just laughs about it and eats her panini, but she's also in pain. That's kidding. No, she laughs about it though. She's like, it's been a while, I know, but hopefully we can find some answers for myself. And I still appreciate that you're all helping me. But now I know that I need to stay by your sides at least. for the time being. So did you guys want to take any of your companions with you, your little sidekicks, or no?
I think not. I don't know. Well, they would work in water.
Okay, Laguna's here though.
Of course.
Of course, he is.
Laguna's
there's
in
my
the back
buddy.
just drinking a bear. He's like, hmm. Yeah, Gordolina was laughing and she turns around. There's a brooding like presence in the back, and it's Laguna. He's hanging out with Steven, thankfully. It's mostly Steven just like telling him don't hit him most of the time.
Oh.
And this Laguna is just like, yeah. Boom. Not like overall like just like throbbing. He just like taps him. But it's not like as enthusiastic it used to be.
It's like this is sad now.
Yeah, it's just a pathetic scene now. So so it's you three, so 5 of you now. So all 5. So you 5, 6, you 6. Yes. You 6 make your way to the Temple of Habaduke. The deity of Habaduke, you would all know. It's not. She's a natural deity, a deity of nature. She's not as. She's a lesser deity. Or no, he's a lesser deity. He serves under Biori and Obadhai, the premier gods of nature, deities of nature. But he also like governs over. He governs specifically over animals, both on land and sea, and sometimes the air. But he anyways, I'm not going to get into the history of his.
So we get it. He's the god of seagulls.
Yes, no, he hates seagulls. I was going to get to that. Yeah, he has a quite disdain for flying creatures sometimes, but there's a history to that, so we're not going to get to that.
No, I get
But
it.
Gordolina regales all of you with a little bit about the lore about him. So you make your way to this pretty nice temple that sits on a high ground that overlooks pretty much the entirety of the bay. It's over to the far north. If you're looking at the map of Macerna, it's one of the northernmost points of interest. Macerna.
There it is.
I was trying to remember what my patron's name was, and I just looked at our chat, Mike, and I just remember seeing Vecna, and I'm like, I don't remember what that was about.
yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah. It's not like that. It's not.
That's a problem.
Yeah, it would be a problem. So you the Temple of Habakkuk is a small chapel made of stone and what looks like to be a faded green colored type of brick. It is built into the side of a cliff. So it starts on the top of this cliffside that overlooks the bay, but then there's a stairway, a carved stone stairway that sort of dips around, goes downwards, and rides that sheer cliff. And that's where the actual temple or chapel is sort of built into the face of. It has a spiral staircase, and it leads into the Bay of Turgets up to the chapel. So as you're walking down, you're automatically approached by a voice. You don't see it at first, but you hear a, hey, whoa, wait.
Is that a dog?
They're all looking around.
Stop.
Dog.
Stop. That's what I keep saying back to him.
And behind you, walking behind you, is this small, cute little otter standing on both his legs. He's wearing a torn sort of like cloak / jacket. He has a big belt buckle. He has a belt on with like small little contraptions. He has a spear. He has a very nice looking necklace with some uncut looking gems of some sort. He has like a basket full of fish that he just previously caught. And I'll go ahead and show you a picture of this critter folk.
I was gonna say I knew this guy was inspired by a picture.
Many of my things are inspired by pictures.
Oh my god.
He stands about 2 feet 2 inches. He's a pretty small, pretty small guy.
I know that it's super inappropriate, but I want to hug him. But I'm not going.
He
to.
looks up at you. He's like, "Look, you can't walk into the chapel without first confronting the guardian." And he looks up. Well, do you actually pick him up? Like do you actually?
No. I just unfold the contract and just show it to him.
Yeah, I can't read. No, I was kidding. I can read. You're yeah. No, I can read. Freelancers. Yeah, you're here for the contract.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I can first. I gotta let you speak to our keeper, and then once he says you're all in the clear, then I can take you to Elder Kea.
Okie dokie.
He waddles in front of all of you, leads you down the spiral stairway.
Tab, keep it together.
Godolina is also like lovey-dovey, crushed. Yeah, she has big eyes and she's just googling over little.
I'm gonna
critters.
drop back and stand next to Laguna, who is probably more my speed right now.
Laguna is also crushing over this little rascal.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna go over to Steven and see what he's doing.
Steven's just like, eh.
That's what
Not
I'm
that
talking
cute.
about. I pat him on the back.
He's not that cute. As you're walking, the critter folk, this badger critter folk tells you, name's Weefo, by the way.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Weefo. I am Ox, and they can introduce themselves.
I'm tough.
Godolina's like, I'm Godolina, and Laguna's like, I'm Laguna.
Jesus Christ, you're embarrassing yourselves.
My name's Sterling.
Thank you, Sterling.
Weefo looks at you, staring. It's like, huh? You're cool. You are the embodiment of nature. He like knocks on your wood panels and in some of your like sticking out strands of like, I don't know, some sort of fiber, some like natural fiber within your carapace, Sterling, some metal platings. But anyways,
Love this guy.
Damn it! I'm slowly losing people.
that was clutch. That was a good one. I love this guy.
Love this guy.
Everyone but just him of Ox and Steven now. That's good. Steven's just like, he's just a pipsqueak, honestly. He's probably annoying.
I believe you. I'm just gonna hang out next to Steven now.
Ox, you see that his left hand is like clenched like Arthur's fist meme.
Oh,
Calm
down, buddy.
what's your passive insight?
My passive insight is 11.
11. Okay, you can't tell.
Okay.
He just seems somewhat bland or blank. Anyways, as you turn the corner, you see standing at like in the archway is this large, brooding, very hairy minotaur with long black hair. He has ostentatious sort of bandings around his horns. He's not wearing any armor. He's not wearing pretty much anything besides like a tattered sort of like a skirt of some sort with a belt. He does have a cleaver, like a large sort of like gnarly rusted sort of broadsword at his side. But it looks like it hasn't been used in quite some time. Literally, like probably never, if not hundreds of years. But he stands over or in the doorway, which is a relatively large, like 6'5" tall doorway. He just stands right under it. And Weefo looks like, oh, hey, Brother Trames. I have the freelancers here that need to speak to Elder Kea to help save another another glade of Biori. I can't remember what the actual phrase was. Damn. But anyways, he says something along those lines. And the large minotaur, which I'll go ahead and show you a picture right now. He stands at around 6'2", 6'3", very large, very well built, long black hair. It is tied in the back. I'll go ahead and post it right here. His name is Brother Train, not Brother James. Brother Train. He's just standing with his hands crossed over, and he's just sort of just and just steps aside for all of you. And Weevil's like, he's a really nice guy. Just don't, make him mad.
I think him and I would be dope friends, but I don't really acknowledge him. I'm just not going to do anything to make him mad. I just say words and keep walking.
He straddles he waddles past him, but he pulls out his backpack and he offers it to the Minotaur. He's like, "Can you send it to the kitchen?" And Brother Train just like sort of bends over a little bit, puts one hand and picks it up with like two fingers and carries it inside. Weefo guides you up some more steps. This time you can definitely tell that inside this chapel built into this sheer cliff wall or the face of this cliffside, it's been carved up, but they've put a layer of probably what looks like soil. There's fresh grass and moss in the small little alcove, large alcove, probably like a cave at this point. But this is the chapel of Habaduth. There are several carvings of different glyphs and insignias of Habaduke that, if you were a member of the faith, you would understand more. Stories, probably intricate writing, symbols, um, all over the place. There are pools of water surrounded by flowers and trees. It's a very beautiful sort of small ecosystem within this chapel. And standing at the top, looking down at all of you, at the top of this like large rock ledge, is this very tan skin elven woman with light brownish curly hair. She's wearing an amalgamation of sort of tattered clothing and some pelts, but these are pelts of like probably like very smaller. Well, no, these are pelts of predators. Sorry. So these are several pelts of like tigers and leopards and panthers, but they're small little like cuttings, and they sort of like make a patchwork sort of rag or robe around herself. She's covered in what looks to be dry seaweed, and there are dry corals hanging around her neck as a necklace. She has a couple of bongo drums, small little bongo drums, a large water horn or water skin, and a very in-depth components pouch, which has like a little glass wall, so you can see all the little components, like little bee wings, fly heads, all that stuff. She stands over all of you and she says, "If you're the freelancers, come up here, please, so we can discuss the sanctity and the intervention of evil into Biori's lands."
Okay, sounds great.
Yeah, we posted the same thing. Like, yeah, I would love that.
I have a confused look, but I keep walking forward.
Right.
I don't. Okie dokie.
Oh.
Mike, real quick, I don't remember because I don't think I wrote it down, but my patron did tell me her name, and I'm gonna write it down now.
You found out the name, yes.
Yes.
It is. I'll just send you the message.
Okay. And then I'm
Okay,
gonna
I'll
write
say
that down on my character. Now, should I put her under allies or enemies?
That is your prerogative. You have to make that decision yourself.
I'll have to make
I
that.
can't just tell you.
That's so
I can't
funny.
just tell you right out. So her name is Zaklar, Zaklar. And that's the name you got, and you're like, oh, well, I don't know anything about this. So.
Yes.
But that's the name of my patron. Hello.
Yep. Underwater patron in a water type thing. I think I know who to ask questions.
Okay, so you walk up some stone steps with a beautiful sort of intricately carved wooden bamboo sort of handrail, and you meet her up top, which she looks like to be her personal area. There's a small alcove, but there's a large stone carving of an effigy of some sort. You don't know what it looks like. Probably this Habaduke, but it doesn't look like a humanoid. It looks like a mesh of just different pieces of driftwood and stone, and it doesn't look anything at all what a guy would look like. But maybe. Then again, you probably don't even know if it is Habaduke. So as you step up there are some many lit incense, and you can see that she dabbles a lot in alchemy. Well, herbalism. You see that there are a lot of different crafting herbs and plants on a nearby table. She makes her own incense, it looks like, but you'll see that she can make her own little potions as well on her little crafting table. You will well, she guides you and she begins to sit at a table, and you see that she is pouring what looks like to be this sludge sort of drink, this greenish sludge drink into like a bronze cup. Weefo is the one that guides you and tells you of all this stuff, and he actually pushes some chairs over for you to sit. He's sort of like, oh, you sit here, you can sit here, you can sit here. And as soon as you all have sat, or if you are standing, you choose to sit. Elder Key looks at you all and says, I have to ask all of you, you freelancers, what do you do to honor our Mother Ons and our Father Ons on a daily basis?
Well, I love animals. You see my son here, Stephen. He was once a dire rat that, can you say evolved? Stephen, what would you say? Evolved?
Steven's just like, I don't know.
Yeah, we don't really know, but
Kia has like a perplexed look. She's like, she's excited. She's like, wow, you've raised a creature like this. Interesting. Okay. She's also confused at the same time.
that's to be expected when you see Stephen. But you know, he's my son.
I respond up because this is okay. I'm just gonna say it. So I once fed the sharks of the ocean with my own flesh.
He was just like, weird flex, but okay.
I,
God.
We don't really support predators in general, but at the same time, there's nothing wrong with that. If you willingly expose some of your flesh to them, hopefully it meant that other animals survived that day.
I say no more because I just know it's gonna get weird.
Alright. He looks at you, Sterling.
I carve little wooden effigies of animals. I pull my wooden elephant.
Oh, do you? That's cute. How many trees do you cut down a day to carve those?
It's usually driftwood I make it out of.
Oh, perfect. That's great. And then she looks at Godolid, and Godolid's like, I serve Palar. And she's just like, but that's great. But Mother Ans is the planet that we live. She is nurtured with her very body. And she's like, Palor sees all. He warms the earth. He is a greater deity, more so than Biori. And she's just like, see a twitch in her eye. She's like, I see. Well, Biori and Palor serve the same pillars, so we're all allies here.
Jeez,
And
now-
Godolin's just like,
Godolin,
just like, yeah, we're allies, of course. Now we're here for a contract, right? And she's like trying to not let her look at like Laguna, who's like, I have something to say.
Oh,
And Kia's like, and you, sir? And she's just like, she's like the one that he's the one that obviously she's got an eye on. She's very aware of Laguna. Laguna's just like, Biori, does giving the earth water every day counts? Does giving it nutrients count? And Alakia like, of course. Nurturing the earth that we live on is it's vital. You are giving back to what Mother Ons and Father Ons do. She's like, I do that every day after I
Oh,
eat,
God.
after I
No.
fuck.
Oh my God,
No,
I put my
no,
hand over his
no.
mouth.
And she's like, great, you are committed. He's like, oh, I am so committed.
Oh my God, shut up, Laguna.
And Godolina is like, she has your hand on her sword too. She's just like,
And I'm the one that got called out for a weird flex.
yeah, it's Steven's just like, I do too.
God damn it.
So
Oh,
she just
God.
looks at you, she's like, well then, it's apparent that you all offer, your what's the word? Everyone owes a little bit to Mother Ons and Father Ons. They're the ones that has created this planet or this earth that we can live on and create a life for ourselves. Now, let me ask you a different question. Why are there so many storms on the seas lately?
Well, that would probably be because of the pirates that worship some gods that don't remember her name.
Narcilia.
Nice Aurelia, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Hmm.
Probably because of that.
Probably. But you know what the real answer is?
No.
Because Mother On's sacred sites, the places around Anzoria that are ancient, places where she slept, places where she lived for some time ages ago, they're being corrupted. They're being corrupted by us mortals. and planars from other extraplanar creatures. They are corrupting these sacred sites. And it's our responsibility to protect them because we only have one world and we need to protect it. One world, one people. We feel just like one world, one people.
I just start clapping. Great speech. Great speech.
He's like, Weefo's giving you out some free t-shirts that says one people. Spread the word.
If I had message right now, it would just be into Tav's head saying, so it's because we got the you or to y'all Kates. I don't know what they think they're talking about.
Just
Yeah,
let them
no, it's
believe.
pretty clear to you three that she's definitely probably not the real answer, but hey, that's good. That's
She believes it, and
yeah.
that's all that
This
matters.
is a small win on your part. Ignorance is really
Blame
close.
is on us for once, so.
Yeah, exactly. She goes on to continue to say that aside from what most people would laugh at, I understand that the world people take the land for granted, but we must remember that the land is sacred. It gives us life. It gives us the opportunity to live. But most importantly, why I'm calling outside help is because I can't rely on young Weefo here to fight things that would most likely kill him. And Weefo's like, yeah, I'm not that strong. I'm a good swimmer though. And I can crack a mean omelet. And Kia's just like, yes, his omelet is amazing. But more importantly, these sacred sites are also great trackers for the currents of magic, the winds of magic that flow constantly throughout the world of Anzoria, what gives us the ability to cast magic. They're also spiritual convergences to the elemental planes. So, you are here because I am asking you to head out to one of those sacred sites. Weefo here was recently paying a small pilgrimage to the sunken garden of Shiswo. Shiswo, the garden of Shiswo, was once a beautiful isle with a lush garden dedicated to one of Biori's precious Ansmothers, or her disciples, a mother or a father Habakkuk, which is who we personally serve in his likeness. At the time, he was a half-elf man and became the later ancestor of many T1s within the Eastern Gates. However, I need you to head over to one of these sites. And Weefo, can you explain to them the rest of what you saw? And Weefo turns to you and says, so I was, making my normal patronage to the sunken ruins now of the Garden of Shiswo. And I normally follow this trail of glowing magical lights that takes me to the center of the garden where I can pay my respects to Habakkuk and Biori. And normally no one goes there. I mean, there are some sharks, some squids that rove on the, I guess, outer areas of the temple or the sacred site. But this time I fought Marrows, really big, disgusting Marrows. Well, I didn't fight them. They sort of just came into the area, and something disgusting, something foul, a larger creature. Couldn't see what it was, but I could see its stomach. I don't know if that makes sense. I could see its gut, like its inside of its like intestines and stuff. And he was like, all right, that's enough, Weefo. So, you will be heading out about a couple hours away from here to the sacred shrine, which is well below the ocean. Weefo will be here to will guide you, but I will also have some of these. As she goes ahead and pulls out two little pieces of aquamarines. She said these are two blessed aquamarines. Now the sacred shrines have magical lanterns that ward off evil. Weefo obviously didn't explain, but when he was there and the Marrows arrived, the lanterns were shut off. Those need to be returned on for the sacred site to remain sacred and safe. I don't know what the Marrows are down there for, and quite frankly, it's something nefarious and deserves them to be dispensed of some sort of justice. All I want for that place to be is just to be rid of whatever's there and those lanterns relit. so that Biori can continue healing our already battered world. We feel here we got you. Here's the aquamarines. And I will also have some potions of swimming for you to allow you to swim and breathe underwater for long periods of time.
Ooh, that's great.
Be warned though, these types of potions are quite different than probably what you're normally used to in terms of from the arcane schools. This will create a bubble. Now, it is quite durable, the bubble. You can actually take quite a bit of damage, but be warned, it will eventually burst from enough damage, from enough trauma. I will give Weefo a couple of extra ones for your journey. Just to be in mind that this thing isn't completely solid, but it will allow you to breathe underwater. Any
Sounds-
questions?
It's not about the mission. I think we got that. This is gonna come like way out of left field here. But do you have any books on entities from the deep?
These are the deep. I may have some books. Are you talking about creatures, monsters that live kind of deep? Are you a hunter?
Something of a more powerful magnitude.
Well, when you return, we can discuss this further. then.
Certainly.
I may have something that could help you with your research.
Sweet. Thank you. You
Mhm.
guys ready to go?
Ready, I think.
So Weefo will give you what looks like to be each of you a glowing fish, about the size of like a teacup. It's still alive, and he tells you, okay, so these are called bubble sea pinfishes. Their stomach lining forms bubbles or areas of pockets that you can put over your head. So all you need to do is you just need to massage these fishes until bubbles start to appear, and then you need to take the bubbles and he does it so seamlessly. So you see him like rubbing this fish, and bubbles start appearing on it. It's really weird. Laguna's just like, I'm not doing that. That's weird.
Do you want to drown?
He just gives you like a nasty look. He's like, no.
Then you do it.
So he's rubbing this to the fish, and the fish is making some weird noises. And as it bubbles up, a big bubble appears. So there's many bubbles that's coming from the mouth of this fish, but one appears, and Weevil's like, "That's the one you want." And you see him just poke his hand, just so seamlessly through the bubble underneath it, and he just whoop, over his head. And so that's how you do it.
Okay.
Gondolina just looks at the fish.
I just put the fish away.
Oh,
Weevil's just like, "Oh, don't you need to breathe underwater?"
I just need it in case one of their bubbles pops.
Oh yeah, I'm bringing a couple with me, so cool.
I also don't need to breathe underwater,
Oh,
so
you're even better than I had hoped for. He's like rubbing your leg. He's like, you are a demigod of nature.
Sterling, I think you two should get a room.
He just looks like he's not a avatar of nature, Bifo. He's a warforged. He's just naturally made like that. And Bifo's like, doesn't matter what he is.
This is getting real weird.
So, all right, you guys need to make dexterity checks to get these bubbles.
okay.
Dad does, and then Steven as well. And you make up for
Okay.
Godolino.
15 for Tav.
All right, Tab's pro at this.
Steven. Okay, I got a 12.
So you both pass, and then Godolino also passes as well. So first prize, I gotta do for Laguna.
Yeah, Laguna.
Ooh.
Laguna fails. So you guys all seamlessly get it over. Laguna's just like squish. He kills the fish. Just picks up another one. Squish. And Kio's just like, just looking at him. And Weevil's like, no, you gotta have some touch with it. Some finesse. Laguna's like, oh, I have finesse, just not like this. And Weevil's like, I'll help you there, buddy. And Laguna's like, no, I can do it. It was, I think I can help you. And so they go back and forth for like 10 minutes. Eventually, he gets it on.
he's
He's not pleased with it at all. He's like, all right, let's go. All right. And Weefel's like, all right, just follow me. And you just see him run over the cliff. Like obviously it's exposed from where the spiral staircase gets into the entrance, just jumps over it. And it's about a 40-foot drop into
Yep.
the water.
I'm gonna jump.
Right.
I'm
Boom,
gonna
boom,
follow.
boom. All right. Laguna also follows because finally belly flop.
Oh God.
40 feet up.
Oh
That's gonna
God.
be like hitting
Um,
concrete.
Mhm. He needs to get that rage going. All right. Sterling and Tav and Steven, I assume, and Gordon, you all jump in as well.
Yeah, after some hesitation, but we jumped in.
Yeah, there's some. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Gordon is the same. She's like, she backs up 10 steps. All right. All right. So you all plunge into the actually relatively cool waters of the Bay of Turgets, and you begin swimming deeper, and then eventually you guys start coasting. You guys actually pick up what looks like to be a current underwater, and you sort of ride that for the majority of the way. It's reminiscent of Finding Nemo.
Perfect. Whoa, dude.
Whoa, yeah, you find some freaking sea turtles, and they're just like, whoa, where are you from? We're from Australia, man.
Beast speech. I'm gonna talk to turtles.
Oh God.
So I was like, yo, where are you from, man?
From the surface, bro.
Oh, that's awesome, man. We're from the way northern waters, man. We came all the way here for the warm waters.
All right.
All right.
just what the fuck is he doing? I don't know.
All right. So, nearing the Sunken Shrine after about a couple hours of following this current, I need you all to make a perception check as you exit out of the currents, and before you see what looks like to be a sunken garden. Obviously, sand and the sandy floor has taken much over it, but you can see the ruins, sort of gazebos, and look like to be bridges over what was a canal.
19.
19,
17.
17.
5.
I'm in water.
Roll pretty high, Laguna, roll pretty high, and then you want to roll
That's
Steven?
water. Oh yes, Steven. 1.
1. All right. So you both are the last ones, probably out of the currents of water. Oh my God! Just like sort of just drifting the water. Godolino just like goes to like help you guys out. So Weefo, you see Weefo sort of seamlessly swim behind a small boulder. There's another big boulder. So the rest of you, besides Tav, Godolina, and Steven, you hide behind this one boulder, holding yourselves down in place since you are in the underwater. You are sort of floating. Just before the ruined garden, or sort of, I guess, the sacred site, there is a trench before you that you have to cross. It's all around the temple, but regardless, you all see what looks to be 3 to 4 crab-like looking humanoids. They seem to be firing using one of their claws, and their claws are weirdly looking. They have like this membrane tube that sticks into like their upper arm, and their claw isn't really a claw. It's sort of like a mechanism of some sort, but it's still their claw, and it's blowing bubbles, like a little bubble gun, into what looks like to be a nearby jelly-coated boulder. It's just this boulder that's just covered in this very noticeable filament of ooze or something that gives off that sheen. There seems to be a large cargo like that's just been jettisoned in this trench. So there's like crates and barrels, parts of a ship. So it looks like a ship was recently went by here and sank somewhere nearby. But it looks like they're in this area and they're like perusing through this wreckage. And I'll go ahead and transfer everyone to a map real quick.
I didn't know we were going to be in a Mega Man game today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we didn't.
Got
We are
fucking
here.
Bubble Man up in here.
Yeah. Now it's all about finding all the rings. Yeah. It's about finding the rings, getting the fastest time in the level. All right, so oops.
Looks like I need to go fight Leaf Man first.
Stockton Wiley is an old messy son of a thing.
So Weefo would have been right here. Tavin, Steven, and Godolina. Where the fuck's Godolina? Godolina are fucked up over here. Godolina's just trying to rescue you guys. You're like floating up into the surface. She's like, stop struggling.
Never.
She's like, stop it. Steven's like, ha ha.
What the fuck is that thing?
So yeah. So you two would be over here with Laguna. So you can actually see over here these crab-looking people. I'll go ahead and show images of what they look like. They don't seem to notice you yet, but they look like crab humanoids with weird stuff all over them. Looks like these membrane tubes are all like just attached to their body. They look like air tanks. With you'll see when I post the picture. One of you can make a nature check.
Okay.
What the? Oh, it's like that thing that we. Oh God. What the
9.
9. Yeah, you're just like, what the fuck are these things?
fuck are these?
They look like a mesh between crab and lobster and human, with some sort of underwater magical gear with tube membranes all over attached to their bodies.
I bet they'd be delicious with butter.
It probably would be.
Oh God.
Wrong character.
Weefo just looks at you like, stop. Yeah, wrong character for sure.
So I am gonna be like, so are these guys like on our side, or are they what is this?
Weefo's just like, no, those look like a squinty. Those are like seafloor raiders down here.
Oh.
They look like they're just scavenging. So I mean, we can just give them enough time. We can let them be, but it's up to you. We could take our time around, head to a different area.
I just look at Sterling and go, huh? As I summon my sword.
Oh.
I can't make decisions anymore, remember.
So Tav, you eventually arrive with Godolina.
Yeah.
And Godolina's like, what the hell are those things?
They're a squinty or something. They're bad guys / raiders. I don't know. They're not nice.
Godolina's like, why do you have your sword out? Are we actually engaging them?
No. I just got it out just in case. I'm letting someone else make the decision.
Godolina's like, well, I do not want to fight them. We have more pressing matters, like getting to this temple.
That's why I'm not making the decision.
Laguna's like, I want to fight them.
You want to fight everything.
That's also why he's not making the decision.
Yeah.
Also true. Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
I would like to loot the chest, but I don't want to fight them if we don't have to. So I say we don't do it. What do you think, Sterling?
because we're underwater, I think I'm gonna have to be in close quarters if I'm gonna fight them, which is, from what we've seen, is a bad idea. So I think it's probably a good idea if we pass on it. Just try to sneak by.
So we are all in an agreement, I would say. And it pains me to say, but we will not fight them and we will move on if we can.
Sure. So, the way forward is obviously on the other side. So, however you want to get across this map is what I'm going to ask for you guys. So, what do you guys want to do? I will say that you guys aren't currently in combat, but if you get to a point, like if you move your character to a point where it may prove that they could see you, I'll have you make a stealth check of some sort or some sort of check. So, with that game plan, what do you guys want to do? How do you guys want to get around? Who wants to go first?
Are there any bigger sea creatures around here?
In the nearby vicinity, no. There is actually, make a perception check.
Okay.
You have dark vision, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
12.
12. Okay, never mind then.
Okay.
You do not see anything currently.
All right, then I know legitimately how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna swim under the sand at the bottom of the ocean.
Under the sand?
Yep, to try to help me hide from them as I go to the other side of the map. So I'm really gonna take our namesake to heart.
Well, the thing is, you still need to burrow, so you'll be going really slow.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll be like, even though you're underwater, you're going technically under some sort of solid, which is underwater, but
Which is
regardless.
fine. So I get
Which is
like
fine.
half
So you're-
speed, yeah?
Yeah, so you're gonna be going half speed. So you just see Ox just burrow under the sand behind this boulder, and Weefo's like, "Oh, that's a good idea." And Weefo also burrows. All right, so what is everyone else doing?
Is that something special that you can do, or is it just doing it?
This is just me doing it because my speed underwater is doubled.
Okay.
I have a swim speed.
Yeah. Should we just try to distract them, or just try to just be stealthy?
I was just gonna sneak by, but if you think you need a distraction to get by them, set something up.
Or I can try stealthing, and if they think I'm gonna be found out, I can do a distraction behind them probably. So I can probably do that.
If anything goes wrong, we can always send Laguna in. So
Luna's already burying himself.
This is my favorite day.
Okay, yeah. I don't really have the strength to do that, so stealth it is.
Yeah,
Let's
Golin's
go
like,
stealth.
I do that here. She's gonna go ahead and stealth up to this. What looks like to be a large little clam.
Ooh, that can be good.
What is everyone else doing? I need to make stealth check for that.
what direction are we going? Are we going down or to the right?
You just need to get to this side of the map.
Okay, that's
Alright.
fine. Yeah, let's stealth over there.
Yeah, Sterling will just crawl on the ground.
Realize that you don't have swim speeds. Oh no, you guys have swim speeds now because you have potions. So you have a 30 foot swim speed.
Okay. That's great.
Okay, so I need everyone to make stealth checks over here.
Ooh, 12.
Do I need to make a stealth check?
25.
You guys are fine.
Okay.
What'd you get started? 25?
10,
25.
30.
All right, only got an 8 plus.
I got 12, and Steven got a 13.
So the only got a 9. So you three make it seamlessly over, and you guys are hiding behind this large clam. Golina, swims around you, Sterling, but actually bumps into the clam, and the clam opens up and consumes her. No, I was kidding.
It's a mimic.
It's a mimic.
Oh god.
Where is it? So as the clam opens, a burst of bubbles begin to appear from this large clam. And I need her to make I need to make her a dex saving throw. She passes. Okay. So as it's just a torrent of bubbles, so it's like with those little like sunken sea chests in an aquarium. It's
Mhm.
basically the same concept. Like just a burst, a torrent of bubbles appears, and it's just rising. And Golden's like, oh crap. I will say that this one over here sees that. So Tav, make a perception check.
That's great. That perception. Okay, 19.
19. You see that this one that was looking through some of the jettison cargo turns to see the bubble or the whole ruckus going on over here.
Okay. Does it seem like he's gonna move towards us?
He looks over in that general direction. I will have him make a perception check.
Oh, shit. One.
Perception.
Oh, God.
That is going to be. So the creature over here thinks it sees something, and it immediately goes over here. And you see it like make hand claw gestures. It's talking to this one over here, and he's pointing at you all basically. All right, so I will go ahead and say that I need everyone to really quick make a stealth check. Otherwise, we're going to be rolling initiative soon.
Oh no,
Dirty 20.
I got a 6.
I got a 3. What's Steven got?
Oh, Christ.
Uh, 12.
Oh, okay. Actually, I'll do the average on that.
Oh, did Laguna had to make a stealth check, so I do too?
No, you guys are.
Okay.
You guys are fine for right now. I just gotta set you up on the map where you would be.
Okay.
All right, so you rolled a 3, or you rolled a 6, Tev?
6.
What did Sterling roll?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, and then what did Steven roll?
Well,
12. All right, that's basically a 10. So well, these two over here, this one will come over here, and they both will look over and like, like some sort of language. You're underground, so you can't hear it, but you would have understood that,
Okay.
Ox. This one right here is going to move around here. So with that, we'll go ahead and roll for initiative. I'll go ahead and show you where you're all currently at, or the ones that went underground.
Yep.
5. Fuck.
All right, so we have Ox and Lagu. We have the Sterlinator. Have in the band. Goldilocks. Weekly non-comment, so I'm not having any comments. And I think that's everybody. So and the enemies.
I got an 11.
So Ox, we're gonna got 11. Sterling,
19.
19.
Damn.
Tab and Steven.
5.
Goldilocks got a 16. And then the big old enemies got a fucking 15. All right, so anyone want to switch initiatives? Go to Lena will switch with you, Ox, if you or with Tav if you really want it.
No, I'm gonna stay back in this. I don't wanna go.
I can't do too much, so if anyone wants to switch initiatives with me,
I
Yeah,
can't
that's also
really.
true.
I can't really do anything with a high initiative because I don't know you've all been caught yet.
and why? Yeah, is my issue is I can't shoot anything. I don't have any spells like your tab,
Okay,
Dev, so it's like
Okay, I'll switch with you if you want,
sure.
because I can at least shoot at them. It's spells and stuff. I hope.
Yeah.
19 to a what would you have? Would you have Tav a 6?
A 5.
A 5. All right, so now it's Tav and Steven, Godolina, the enemies, Ox and Laguna, and then Sterling. All right, if we're good, we'll go ahead and jump start into this. So starting off, it's you and Steven, Tav. You do see that they probably at least these three have noticed you. You don't actually know about the other one on the other side.
Okay, I'm gonna. Do I see them from behind the clan here, or is it
Yes,
a lot
yes,
about?
yes.
Okay, let's Elder Splash that one.
Okay.
Let's see here. That's 18 and 30-20 to hit. So those should hit. 9 and 12. So that's 21 damage to this one. Then I'm gonna step back again and have Steven go here and ready an attack if they come within range. Done.
Okay. So thankfully, you guys all have those air bubbles on, which allows you to cast magic. Because if you didn't, then you couldn't cast magic. But thinking we have that. So you damaged him. I think he's bloodied. So this guy is bloodied as your blast, your torrent of magical energy rips through the water and pierces him right in the chest. Sort of jettisons him upward a little bit, but he regains his composure and returns back to the sea level. but he's bloodied. So nice. Okay, Steve's gonna hold his action. We move on to Godolina. Well, Godolina is also pretty useless here, but she's not gonna waste her magic on range spells, so she's gonna go ahead and swim. She's gonna swim right here. She's gonna actually no. So 15. She's gonna go ahead and she's gonna go ahead and move 15 here and then climb 15 feet up on top of this rock. This rock is 15 feet high. So she basically swam upwards a little bit. So she's 15 above everyone else right now.
Oh my god.
Okay. She doesn't have really anything right. She's not gonna waste magic missile right now, just because she wants to save the spell slots. Actually no, she'll go ahead and spend one spell slot. Fuck it. She'll spend one first level spell slot to magic missile. This one right here. That's going to be 11 points of damage. There's these 3 golden radiant bolts appear in front of her sword, and she unleashes them. They carve through the water and pierce this Squinty, this crab person thing. All right, that's it for Godolina. There was a range attack, so no one else here has any spell or range attacks, and you already did. Actually, if you want to, Tab, you can go ahead and cast. Oh no, you can't cast it as a reaction. All right.
Guess what?
Has to be an attack. Okay, so never mind. All right, so we go to enemies. These two are threatened, so this one's gonna hide behind here after being exposed. It's gonna hide behind here, but then it's gonna come back around, and you see that, or at least Godolina sees that the claw, it sort of clamps down, and a sort of like bony sort of barrel appears. Well, actually, no, I take that back. The claw, he points the claw and he focuses it to make sort of like a pointy end. And the tubes that are around him begin to fill with some sort of bubbles, and his arm begins to shake, and then he lets out a pulse of like air, and it shoots at Godolina. So he'll use a sonic lance. It's +4. Bubble lance. Does not hit Godolina.
Oh.
So that misses, and he'll go ahead. The other one will go ahead and pull out his little sonic lance. And what's the range on these? That's gonna hit. Okay. So this one over here is gonna go ahead and hide behind cover. So he's gonna get 3/4 cover. He's gonna go ahead and he can make out UTAF through the clam and the little rock wall over there.
Oh no.
Fire at you. That is a 22. Yep, that's gonna hit.
Yeah, that hits.
So it is 8 points of thunder damage, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw as this sound wave hits you in the face.
That's a 12.
12. You are stunned for 1 round as you float there, just taking this sort of this concussion of sound through the water.
Damn it.
All right. And then this one over here is going to go ahead and swim 30 feet up and 30 feet up over here. And he's going to go ahead and call to his ally over here, telling him that there are enemies. This one will go ahead and take the action to swim 30 feet. And then he'll go and swim down the floor another 30 over here. All right. Then Ox and Laguna. Laguna will go ahead and continue going forward.
Am I aware? That's me.
Oh, sorry.
Am I aware that there's something going on above?
You can make a perception check if you
All
want to.
Yeah, 18.
18. You notice that there's a lot of movement above you.
If I start hearing blasts or something crazy, I'll
You would have heard a blast from
Oh,
Tav.
yeah, in
Yeah.
that case, yeah. Okay, so I'm right here.
Yeah, you're right there.
I'm gonna go ahead and pop my head out. Get out of the sand.
Yep, you see that Tav is sort of floating, not really moving at the moment. This bubble trap is on, and Sterling and Steven look like they're in like combat mode right now. And Godolin is flying up over here,
All
or
right.
swimming high up over here on this rock.
Well, now's the time for my class to pay off. 40 feet movement. I'm gonna wander right over here to this guy.
He's 30 feet up. So what's your swim speed?
40.
So 40. You can make up there and go 10 feet up, or you can go 40 feet up and then 10 feet forward, unless you want to sprint all the way towards him. Or double swim, I guess.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go 30 feet. Actually, I'm gonna go 5 feet away and 30 feet below him, so that if he wants to try to, well, shit. No, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna put
You're
some
technically
distance.
25. You're technically, if you want 5 feet up, you're technically 25 or 5 feet up. You're technically 25 feet below him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go right here and I'm gonna hit him with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So for the first, well, unfortunately for you, Deb, you don't see it, but for Sterling and for Steven, you see Ox. What is your Eldritch Blast look like?
My Eldritch Blast is a series of jellyfish tentacles kind of coalesce from my hand
Mhm.
and condense into a sickening sea green energy that lances out at whatever I'm aiming at.
Nice. That's really cool.
And since I am this level, I get 2 of them bastards. All right.
Wow.
All right. 18 for the first one to hit,
Definitely hit.
and 16 for the second.
Both hit.
All right. That is 9 force damage and 7 force damage, so a total of 16 force damage.
Yeah. The two sort of tentacle blasts wrap around this crab-like person, pulling it and sort of like with the tentacles ripping apart sort of its membrane, its carapace. It's quite devastating. But you do close damage. It's almost bloody, but not there yet. But you definitely see that it is hesitating now after you had unleashed such a barrage of magic. Okay.
And that. Ooh. And with that, I'm gonna use my bonus action to activate my booming blade.
Oh god.
So it is a chainsaw in the water now, water sawing, and that is my turn.
Yeah, it's still audible, but not as loud as you would expect on land. It's just a lot of it's like this bubbling muffledness. So there's actually a torrent of bubbles around you because of that fact, which I will go ahead and say will give you a boost to your AC. And if you're moving at great speeds, I could even offer like disadvantage to range attacks or some shit.
Okay.
Just because it makes a lot of noise, and that's a lot of bubbles.
Woohoo!
Right. So Bubble Knight's over there, and Laguna is continuing to go through the ground. Oh, this is stupid.
He's gonna be so
Missing
mad.
out. He is. Because I'm using his passive perception, it's okay, but I'm not having anything where it's like he has to be like really riled up. He's like, blast, cool, nothing that ridiculous. All right, Laguna's done. So Sterling, what are you doing?
Can I try to make a perception check to find Laguna in the sand?
Oh yeah, you can. That's gonna be your action, though. I will tell you that. So I don't know if you want to do that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
It's not, I can't do much anyways. The 10.
Ooh, yeah. A big guy like Laguna, he's buried himself quite a bit. And you look at like the hole sort of that's somewhat exposed from Ox, like he must be like at least 6 feet down.
Oh, god.
Good thing he has an air bubble.
Oh, god.
I will take my bonus action to hide. Crouch back down again.
Sure. Go ahead and make a stealth check for me real quick.
23.
23, cool. All right, yeah, you hide very well over here, probably near some like outcrop of coral or something like that. All right, so we go top of the order. With the top of the order, this one's just like, yeah, you can definitely see that it's stopped moving towards Ox, and is not moving towards you. These two here are still hiding behind, and this one, yeah, we'll see. So go ahead and tap. What are you doing? You are still stunned, so it's just Steven.
Okay. Steven is gonna. What is his swim speed?
Swim speed's 30 because of the
30. Okay.
because the pinfish.
Oh, Steven and I are backwards now.
Well, he can't get much, and he's gonna. Yeah. Fucking cat. He's just gonna. He's just gonna. He's just gonna. It's gonna move to here and ready an attack if they get too close. He's gonna swipe at them with his claws.
Yeah. Godolina is she's 15 feet up. She's gonna go ahead and swim 15 feet back down, so she's ground level. And then she's gonna go ahead and she like points at the Steven, let's just go. Let's just go. But she'll go ahead and attack him. Maybe killing one will drive the others away. So she will be at disadvantage because she's underwater.
Yeah, that's great.
Hmm.
So how many attacks? It doesn't have swim speed. Okay, so she has a swim speed, so she doesn't have a disadvantage. With it, unless the weapons a dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, trident. So if you were wielding a dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, trident, you don't need the swim speed to use your weapon, and you can throw. I guess most of its. I guess all of its normal range. No, you can't go beyond its normal range, but you can still throw it though without taking disadvantage.
Oh.
But everything else is disadvantage unless you have swim speed. So she's gonna cool. Boom boom. Both attacks. First one definitely. Second one definitely. And she'll go ahead and
Nice.
give a free attack to Steven. Oh, she's not within range.
No.
Butts.
Yeah, but she is using two hands.
Bet.
So that is 3, 11, so 13 points of damage. All right, this creature is clearly bloodied. Okay, that's it for her. Enemies. Well, he's gonna go ahead and retaliate back. This one's gonna go over here, seize her. Go over here. This one is actually just gonna go ahead and fire at you real quick, Ox, with his little sonic lance. This one's gonna go ahead and just move 25 for now, see what happens.
My AC before whatever boost you were going to give is 15.
Okay, I'll give a +1, so 16. So 17 hits.
Okay.
And that's going to be 8 points of thunder damage. I need you to make a con save.
Okay. Con saves. Skills and saves. Come on.
Come on.
That is a 22.
Nice. All right. You feel the effects of what looks like to be some sort of like something was like concussing your hearing, which was going to put you off balance, but you managed to just shake it off. And this one, seeing the other one not do much, this one's just like swim away. Swim away.
Fuck that, man.
I'm gonna charge him real quick.
Okey dokey,
Two attacks
bud.
with claws. So I'll go ahead and use them. Just no, I'll use the sonic pincer. So melee. Let's see. 18. Wow. Okay, I didn't think I'd hit. So that's another 1d6. That's 3 points of bludgeoning damage, plus 8 points of thunder damage because of the sonic. And you need to make another con saving throw.
Of course. This guy's gonna die if I don't get stunned, which is probably what's gonna happen now. Oh, 24.
There you go. Yeah.
Nice.
So he's 24, 34. And he will go ahead and try to leave. So you get a attack opportunity.
Yeah, Sentinel, bitch.
Okay. So he would have moved right here before Sentinel.
That is a nat 20.
20, all right.
That is 4d6 plus 4. Oh, I rolled pretty low. 19 magical slashing plus it's active, so I get to do all that. That's die sixes, right? Yes, so 4d6 thunder damage. That is 9 thunder on top of the 19 slashing.
He is close to being beamed, but he's definitely well beyond bloodied.
Okay.
And
As he
he's-
tries to escape, and you just fell him in one swoop, cutting off his left like sort of peg leg, and he stops in the water. He's like, as you grab onto his waist and you pull him back closer to you through the bubbles.
buddy. You did a real bad thing. I'm gonna say that in Aquan.
Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah. As you say that in Aquan, he's just like, "You know our language," and he speaks in that little sort of guttural, sort of bubbly sort of speech. He's just like even more scared of you. Like, he knows what we're saying. Like, you hear him yelling it out. You hear him yell at us. They know what we say. You will hear him say, "Quickly, disturb the monster underneath. Disturb the monster." So that's what you hear from him.
Okay, so I'm gonna be like, nobody escapes.
Okay, you use your reaction. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my reaction for that.
Okay. These two will go ahead and attack Godolina. One of them is going to go ahead and try a sonic pinch. Does not sonic pinch. The other one will sonic pinch. Not one.
Yeah.
Godolina just sidekicks the other one and just sidesteps the second attack. And he just like into the sand. He's just, oh no.
Super
this one's
clutch, bro.
running-
Super clutch.
Pretty clutch. All right. Next is Ox and Laguna. Laguna will continue his merry way.
This guy that's standing right in front of me. So here we are. Whack. I am going to. I don't have to be rage to reckless attack, right?
No. Whenever you just attack, yeah.
So I'm gonna
Or
reckless
once.
attack booming blade this guy.
Okay. Sounds good.
So that is 17 to hit.
Definitely him.
All right, so that is going to be 2d8 added to this, but first the actual slashing damage is 13,
He is almost dead.
and then 2d8 plus 2d6 thunder damage. That is 15 thunder damage.
How do you end this Esquenti scavenger?
So basically what's happening is I'm going to release the booming blade as soon as I'm midway through his torso, and he explodes outward into chum.
Yeah, there's just this from the torrent of bubbles that sort of surrounds Ox, a river of chum begins to spew out in all directions. And this Squinty over here is like, no!
And
He was
then
my brother-in-law!
and then I'm gonna go ahead
He
and
was
go
gonna make my sister happy.
as he's doing that, I'm like, "You're next!" I say it in Aquan as I swim speed 40 over to him.
Okay. He is 30 feet up, by the way.
That's fine.
So you're still 30 feet below him. Okay.
And that is my nope, I'm gonna bonus action. I'm gonna go ahead and drink a potion.
Okay.
So that is 20. Because it's greater. And that is my turn.
All right, Sterling, what are you doing?
All right. I have a 30 feet swim speed.
Correct.
All right, so I'll go ahead and take that and my bonus action to get all the way here.
Yep.
And then I will attack that one with my Shadow Glass Dagger.
All right, perfect.
21, so
Yep. You do get a sneak attack.
yep. So 9 damage in total.
Okay.
And then I will attack again with it. is a
Did you want to
fif-
use one of its abilities for the first attack to do an additional 2d4 plus 2 piercing damage?
I only get that twice a day, so I was gonna save it.
Okay, for sure. I thought it was. All right, so attacking again.
15 on my second
He
attack.
definitely hit.
And then it's another 5 damage.
With 5 damage. He is beyond bloodied. He is pretty much beaten at this point. As you take the Shadow Class dagger, as you take it, it moves very fluid. Even if you didn't have spin speed, you probably would have had a very easy time using this dagger. But as it pierces it, you hear a crunching sound. Not just from the crunching of its chitin armor being pierced by your Shadow Class dagger, but the actual rocks leave crystals behind, and it cuts as it pulls out. And as you pull it out, you can see it's still doing its job by cutting through the flesh as it's stuck inside. It's a very horrifying feeling. It's a pretty brutal weapon. Okay.
I need a
Then
Shadow Glass Greatsword.
Oh god.
This is the only Shadow Glass item I've ever made, so.
Damn it.
that's it
Galahad.
for me.
Jesus. What do you got, Stone? You know?
No, that's it for me.
All right, so at the top of the order tab and Steven tab, you recollect yourself.
Oh, nice. Okay, then I'm gonna I'm gonna swim over here and let's Eldritch Blast him. 2 times. Let's see here. 30, 20, and 11. I don't think the 11 hits.
Does not hit. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's just 1 hit, and that's 9 damage.
I do.
So that I don't think I have any like. Not really. Okay. Oh wait, I'm gonna. No, I need to use them for other things. Steven is gonna move over here and get advantage to strike at him.
Yeah,
19.
definitely.
Yeah. So that's a 1d6 plus 4. So that's 7 damage. On the first one.
Okay. Still alive.
Still alive. Okay. 1 more. Okay. 4. Is it 12 only?
12 will not hit.
And it's gonna bite down on that lobster, and that's a nat 20. So I think he's dead.
Definitely dead. How
Yeah,
does
that-
Steven end this crab person? A squinty.
With butter.
He wishes he had butter.
he bites off its claws and starts ripping them open and
I will say, for simplicity's sake, I'll allow you to bite, but he technically can't because of the helmet. But I will allow it, so that's fine.
Oh,
I'll just say that like he can stick his like parts of his nose out, but technically he doesn't have.
Oh
a bite
yeah,
because of that.
okay, yeah.
So, I'll allow it this time, but and then going forward, he will not have that bite attack.
Okay, yeah.
But anyways, he will bite the fuck out of this crab. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
It will
So-
eat him for lunch.
Okay. He doesn't like it, but at the same time, he's like, yeah, I could use butter. Because there's like blood and viscera in there too. He's like, I didn't know crabs and lobsters had this much stuff inside. Alright, anything else?
He's just gonna move there. And that's it for Steven and me.
Gordelina is gonna go ahead and just womp it so we can be done with this. Here we go. First womp. Miss. Wow, not going good. I do hit the second one. I will two-hand this bitch.
Does she have advantage?
Yeah.
Oh, she has advantage. I gotta reroll that. So for that 11, 19, for that 14, and 19. So 2 hit.
Yeah.
D10. You can need both these bitches. So 4 and a 16. So 16, that kills him. And he just slices it in half and then kicks the core or the upper torso as it floats upwards. And Garland's like, all right, let's just leave. Oh, Ox, just leave it. We're going. Let's not waste time here. All right.
Since I'm not gonna have a reaction turn, I don't think. I'm gonna respond to her like, we gotta stop him because he's gonna awaken some bigger guy.
I can't hear you.
All right, I
Alright.
tried.
That's true. Both of you tried. All right, so the enemy's turn. This one's gonna go ahead and he's gonna try to attempt to get away from you.
hmm Well,
So-
he's 30
no,
feet.
he's 30 feet away.
Yeah.
Oh, then never mind then. So he's just gonna go over here. Well, actually, he sees you. You're a hungry predator. He's he's hell bent on trying to get me. hmm. He looks down at the Justin cargo and he looks at the party. He's just like, he looks at his chum brothers everywhere.
Chum
'cause they're
brothers.
they're all now just chum brothers. So he's like, not worth it. He's just swim off the map. Now,
I
I mean,
was
actually, if you want to pursue him,
Yeah,
go
I
ahead.
was gonna, because I know that he can do that, and I don't know what their swim speed is.
60.
60. I can hit 80 at a full sprint.
He hits 120 at full sprint.
Oh Jesus! All right.
It's 60 is his base.
Oh god.
Yeah, they can swim.
He wasn't damaged at all yet, was he?
No, he was not. No, he was. You hit him with Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with Eldritch Blast.
All right, go ahead, make. I'll give you 2 shots,
All right.
or I'll give you your 2 shots.
All right. Eldritch Blast. The first one misses because it's a 9.
Okay.
Second one, 19.
19 definitely hits.
That is a 4 force damage.
4 force damage. You do nick him, but he continues to swim. He swims away from the sacred site, so that's good.
Okay.
But Weefo appears like, all right, well, press onwards then, I guess. You are all very capable people. Good thing we hired you. You guys don't seem like you're fit. Like you're like cream of the crop. You guys are like the best. You guys know what you're doing. Unlike some freelancers in the city.
I say nothing. We've made so many mistakes.
Godolina literally forces her to to swim forward as soon as she says, "Wow, you guys are pretty good." She's like, "I know what's gonna happen, and I can't stay because I will say something." So she goes and swims ahead.
With my passive perception, do I see anything shiny down here?
Passive perception. You do see
14.
some shiny. But you do if you do swim down, they're like silver cutlery, like silver like stuff.
Okay, well, I'm just going to go ahead and open up magic awareness just to see if there's anything magic. If there's not, I won't care.
All right, so you're gonna spend one of your magical awareness usages.
Yep.
There is nothing magical down there,
Okay.
but there are a lot of silver like plates and cutlery.
Not stuff I want to carry. I don't care.
Okay.
Is there a silver spoon?
Yeah, the silver cutlery. So like spoons.
I'm just
forks,
gonna take a
knives,
silver spoon because why
some
not?
cups. Do you just want to take one? You can take
Sure.
like 3 if you want to.
Okay, I
you,
take-
you seem like you were born with a silver spoon.
I
Little
was born in
shade
an
from Ox
orphanage.
over here.
Okay, yeah.
I was
So-
born in an. I was left by my parents in an orphanage.
Oh
So
my
just
gosh.
shut up.
People like, oh wow,
I
we're
can't
really
even
getting
go
into it.
home.
Oh wow, we're really getting into this.
Wow, we're really unloading here.
You really want to start the Who Had a Worse Life there, bud?
We feel like I'm gonna swim by all this. So as you swim into this trench and you continue on to the next sort of, I guess, like sunken rock, you make your way over and you finally see the actual entirety. It's pretty small. She tells you that down, like it's underneath, like the actual gardens, which is still submerged.
Mhm.
But we need to get to the main gate, which is supposedly where the evil mirrors are, along with whatever nasty beast that came with it. But as you're swimming over, you see that there are a bunch of like sharks and schools of fish and octopus that are swimming above this very beautiful sort of sunken ruins. You can see that the sunlight from the surface barely reaches this area, so it looks like a very somber emerald looking scene of a sunken garden with ruins of like gazebos and stuff. And we'll go ahead and take a quick 15-minute break here.
Alrighty. We'll be back, everybody. Boop, boop, boop. And we're back. Welcome back. Words, you're here. Welcome back. All right, Mike.
We are back. Yes. The party has just left a small trench, just a little bit ways away from their destination. This sunken garden shrine of Jiswu. There they are going to go ahead and their mission. I'll go ahead and restate the mission. Remind everyone of the mission. You're going to find some lanterns, some sea lanterns, sea foam lanterns, scattered throughout this entrance to the shrine itself. You have 2 blessed aquamarines. Who wants to hold one? Those will be used to ignite the lanterns. So right now, your job is to ignite the lanterns. Ignite the lanterns. I don't know why it's so tough for me to say. Ignite the lanterns, and then that's it. And defeat whatever's here if there is any.
Yeah, I have a pretty quick swim speed. I guess I'll take one of them.
Okay. There is one left, so whoever wants to take it.
I can take it because
All
I
right.
can
So you 2
teleport.
are responsible, but you can obviously give it to someone else. But like I said, you guys right now are responsible to light those lanterns.
Okay.
Weevo tells you that there are 5. There are 5 lanterns that we need to, as you guys are swimming over the crest of this, I guess, rock floor. It says there's 5 lanterns that we need to light. Once those are lit, the entrance will open for us, and hopefully whatever is within is already dead. But if not, then we're gonna have to drive them out of this holy area.
Okay.
These gemstones are quite durable, so I don't think anything should come to harm if you've thrown them again. If you throw them and stuff, but try not to lose them. Those are pretty invaluable artifacts from the temple back in Macerna.
Okay, I
As
will
you say
try.
that, as you say that, you find yourself like, oh crap, and it falls out of your pocket for a moment.
I don't have a bag. Damn it.
Good thing you're a performer. Just like you play it off as like pretty good. So everyone has a passive perception of 14 or higher saw that though.
I totally got it. I don't say a word.
Oh,
I'm a
God.
razzer about it later.
No.
As you approach, you are led down to this sort of smaller, more condensed little trench area. The ruins are partially exposed ahead of you, but there is this massive sort of front gate. The gate can be obviously swam over, but it's out of aesthetics. It would look nice if you're standing there. You swim down in front of it, though, just because of the fact of the matter. But you did see above you where all those lanterns are. So I'll go ahead and just quickly remove some of this. No, I don't need that. Remove some of this darkness. Darkness, take me. Darkness, take my soul. All right. So you all swim up. You're all, hovering a few inches off the floor in this area. Before you, on the other side through the walls, the gate obviously has been destroyed. Weefo tells you that the gates were not like that. So the Marrows forced their way in. It sealed the entrance behind them. I don't know what they're doing down there. But if we light these lanterns, it should open the entrance and repel them out from the area. But you can see where the lanterns are. So you have one over here, one over yonder,
Okay.
one over here. Yeah, it's these things. And then we're right there.
Yep.
All
right. So I guess I'll take the right side.
Okay. I'll take the left side then. So
Whee!
yeah.
Just gonna slow over
It's just going or we doing something or waiting.
No.
turns.
So if you're no, so you whoever wants to approach one, I would assume Ox.
Yep.
You want to approach her. So
Yeah.
the phrase that he told you to say when you place the stone in front of this lantern. Now this lantern looks like probably to our eyes would look like a little like bird fountain that you would see up here on the surface. Except it's rooted in a large sort of seafoam stone altar or solid foundation. There is a hole in the middle, obviously filled with water now, but for some reason you're trying to think to yourself, how is this going to light up? So he tells you to place the rock over the hole in the center of this fountain-looking pedestal. He tells you the phrase is Dorgi Ralgook.
Dorgi Rawgook. Dorgi Rawgook.
As you do that, the aquamarine begins to glow a brighter sheen of its own color, and it feels warm to the touch. And as you do that, you begin to see a blue light emanate from within the hole, and suddenly firing up is this blue magical flame, and you can feel the warmth it gives off. You can feel like all the bad thoughts that you did sort of just wander away. Like, oh, I feel like a lot of bad person being near this blue flame in the water. It lights up a good like 30 feet of bright light, but it's still quite dim in terms of aesthetic wise in the ocean floor, but it does give out bright light. You hear in the distance, Ox, as you light that one, that there are several like sudden movements of probably creatures nearby. You're like, oh, those are probably the sharks nearby, and they were just leaving. So you see like, oh, these flames work. As you do so, I need you to make a charisma saving throw, because as you light this, something esoteric, some sort of surge of magic that you can't see fills your body, and you begin to just tighten up, and this overwhelming sensation begins to build up.
Great. Charisma. Got it. 14.
14. All right. So with that, you are overwhelmed at first by this just current of energy, and your muscles tighten, you stiffen, but then it relaxes, and you take a deep breath when the water's. You're good. But that was very sudden. You definitely passed. Well, I'll just say that you passed the DC or whatever.
Yeah. Hey, careful lighting those things. That's what I say.
We also like, oh yes. Depending on your alignments and what you've done in the past, these are divine flames. They will judge you, so be careful.
Oh no.
That's bad news.
I don't think any of us should be lighting these.
Yeah, Godolina is just like swimming the motion, like, yeah, I don't think any of these people besides maybe me.
Yeah, Catalina,
then
you want to take the lead?
I'm gonna go ahead and hand Godolina mine.
Godolina's like, okay. Tav, were you gonna light one of those?
Yeah, I'm gonna go over here and light it. Let's hope I just do it right.
Okay. So the effect happened. Go ahead and make a charisma saving throw.
Yeah. 11.
11. I need you to roll a percentile.
Okay.
As before you feel that sudden like tightness, and you're like, ah, and everyone around you watching, you see sparks of arcane energy appear around her. And for you, Ox, who is a wild magic barbarian, you're like, oh, there's sparks happening over there.
That's a problem.
Oh,
What'd you roll?
17.
Okay, I need to go check my chart. I don't remember what I put my chart, and it's 9. Oh, here it is. All right, so you roll a 13?
17.
17. Okay, so that's not fair.
Oh no. That can't be good.
I'm sure nothing bad happened. Just
So as you're swimming the Tav, you feel this course of magical energy build. You're blinded from them, and you just like turn around, swimming in front of everyone. What's like, Ox, you're expecting something to happen, but you look around, and all of a sudden, a bullet of a creature just whizzes past everybody and slams into you, Tav. You are on. There's no way in how you could have dodged this. It's just like a bullet train, and as it hits you, it's like thud, and you hear a
What?
And first you take
Is that a goat?
yeah, so I'll give it to you in a second. So you're
Underwater
gonna
goat.
take a lot of damage.
Oh shit! It's a sea goat. Run!
That should be the name of our ship, not whatever it is right now.
If we get a third boat, it's gonna be the sea goat.
You take
Oh,
54
God.
points of
Oh.
bludgeoning damage.
Jeez.
And before you, and you get scooted right at the wall, and that includes the wall damage a little bit. And before you is this now dead goat that's floating in the water that just appeared out of nowhere, going at super speeds and just headbutts you.
Yeah, I'm down.
That's
I'm
more
gonna
than
go ahead and
max
swim
HP,
over and
so
use
that's
one of
crazy.
Tav's healing bombs on her.
All
Okay,
right,
go.
healing
Good
bomb. You're at 1 HP, Tab.
Oh my! I got.
So
on.
you got your ass kicked by a goat.
What happened? I heard a bar, and then everything went dark.
It's a
Lena
goat.
Lena pushes the floating goat side and just, oh dear. She brings her stone, and you see her take it. She also has to make a save.
I'm gonna move away a bit.
When I saw that, I was just like, it says
Just in
right
case
here,
another goat
a
appears.
goat slams into the ground at the target at terminal velocity.
Oh God!
So in the water, I had to reduce the speed because you almost could have died outright.
I would have been paced. I would have been. No.
Yeah, just splatter, missed. You just would have been missed.
I'm gonna use some healing potions and stuff like that.
So I need to check for charisma. You should be fine. Can't believe that one got drawn. That's awesome.
That thing's a goat.
I got. Thank God. All right. I had advantage of this. Hilarious. Okay, good thing I had to roll 13. All right, boom. Godolina is stunned for is shot from mode. She's like, I got this. Who was going to the next one? Tab, did you want
I'll go ahead and Sterling, it's your turn to experience, light.
Yeah, I'll very hesitantly step up to the next lantern. I don't know which ones aren't light.
They're the two in the back.
Two in the back. I'll go to this one.
Yeah, Godolina's gonna go do this one in a minute. So I'll go ahead and do Godolina first. She has advantage on it. She's good, so she lights this one. All right, Sterling, go ahead and make a charisma save.
All right, +2. 7.
I need you to roll a percentile for me.
So apparently, man, it would have been funny if we made Laguna do it.
82.
82.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a big.
I need you to
number.
roll 10. I need you to roll 10d10, 10d10s for me.
Oh my
boy.
god,
A lot of 10s.
that's how many kisses you feel on your cheek.
You don't know. It's both. It's all of them.
52.
52. I need you to keep that number for now, so that I don't forget.
All right. I'll write it down.
that seems really ominous.
It is ominous.
Ominous.
But I don't know if it's actually going to come up, but we'll see. Okay. So Sterling, unfortunately, your wrongdoings in the past were judged, and you felt a surge of arcane energy. Probably some karma that Habaduke believes you deserve. Would you like to try again? As Godolina swims to the entrance, she's like, "Oh, Paylor, why?" Sterling, are you okay?
For now.
Hey, at
Did you
least it
want me to
wasn't
try
a
this
goat.
one? Yeah, that's true. At least it wasn't a goat like Tav over there.
We'll give it another try, I think.
Okay.
If it doesn't work out, you can do the other two.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the other one.
I thought she just did that one.
No, she just did this one.
Oh, okay.
She didn't. Well, I thought Sterling would pass, but
Oh,
he didn't.
okay.
All right,
This
Sterling,
time
go
it
ahead,
was
roll
a
again.
15.
15,
So.
you pass. All right, so this one lights up as well. You're hesitant at first, Sterling, but you're just like, okay, it works, cool. Going over here. I
Uh
need everyone with advantage. There you go.
oh. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, she has advantage because of her good deeds in the past that she doesn't remember. Like, all right, that's clear. With that, bubbles begin to appear around this circle, and it begins to move. And Weefo says, "Oh boy, good. The entrance is opening. We should all probably take a little cover. There's no water, not as much water, so a lot of it's going to be dragged in. So I suggest everyone hold on to something." And Golina's just like, okay.
Yep.
Bush.
I'm gonna go over here to this wall.
Okay, so everyone behind that's against the wall, and I guess Laguna would do the same thing as well. Everyone, you guys will go ahead and take strength saving throws at advantage, and the DC is lowered to you as well because you're behind a wall. And then Sterling and Godolina need to make just normal saves at the high DC.
Strength.
Strength saving throw, yeah.
Oh, 11.
Dirty
is it
20.
Save or check?
Save.
Save, okay. It's not gonna help, so that's a 9. It's exactly the same. Let's see what Steven gets. Okay, he got a okay. +2, so that's Steven got a 17.
Tab, you hold up behind the wall right here, but unfortunately, the amount of air that's being sucked in and water as well, the pressure is enormous. And you just around the corner towards the circle. You don't go into the circle as it opens. You just get into the sort of like whirlpool that it's making. Sterling, you also get pulled into this area. Golina holds your own barely. Steven, Laguna, and Ox, you hold your own against the wall. You feel the amount of pressure of the water currents rushing past you as it's trying to pull you. For everyone that's wearing the masks, especially in Sterling and Dab, it's like moving erratically. You can you're just anxiously awaiting for any of it to pierce through the bubble. You're just like, you're just like getting sucked into this whirlpool.
This is not a good day for me.
Eventually, it subsides. Eventually subsides, and the doors it rises, and then it just sort of floats halfway open. So it's like risen about 10 feet up in the air. Sterling and Tab, after spinning for probably a few seconds, you revert back to where you're generally at, and you're floating at the entrance. Inside it is dark, but it reeks. You can both sort of smell the foulness that permeates through this hole. And I need both of you to make perception checks.
Oh god. Perception. 16.
18.
You both hear what sounds like running water, like a torrent of water built up, rushing towards you.
Oh, I'm gonna step back.
What's going on?
Don't know. Torrent water coming towards
Just duck
us.
for cover.
Who goes there? So where are you going? Are you going somewhere, Sterling?
I think I just want
Back
to
over here.
run. How like big is like the lip of this like opening?
Just slightly smaller than that, but not too much.
Can I move like over to this wall?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. So you yell to Laguna and going like, "Get out of there!" And both of them just like, "What are you talking about?" Suddenly, the cap gets blown off, and a large current of water spews out into this entire courtyard.
Oh god.
And bursting from it is this massive, large fish humanoid creature. It looks like an anglerfish. It has a little glowing little head out in front. It's massive, opened maw of serrated teeth. But the most disturbing feature of this large, I'm talking about this large creature, of this anglerfish humanoid looking creature, is its exposed translucent belly that reveals all of its inner organs, and you can see it move and pulsate within. I'll go ahead and show you a picture of what that looks like.
God.
Great. I'm
If you
glad
really want to.
I'm glad this thing was inspired by a fucking picture.
Everything's inspired by pictures.
So gross.
So good. It's so good. All right, so I'll go ahead and put the picture here. I'm sort of happy that our audiences that people that watch this, like, oh well, the description sounds horrible. I'm glad I don't see the real picture because the real picture is even more disturbing. And I am not sorry, but also I am.
I'm legit gonna steal it for the thumbnail for the video.
Oh yeah, it's
God.
from
Oh,
Team of Beast. Yeah.
Oh my god.
what the?
That burst out from the entrance, and Weefo is just like, and he just hides. You guys can see in its digestive tract what looks like to be marrows, and it looks at both Godolina and Laguna, and it just roars in the water. I need everyone to go and roll for initiative.
Oh my
All
God.
right.
How much are we making off of this? Because I don't think it's enough.
250. 250 gold.
250. And a
50.
magic item.
Pretty good amount, and a magic item.
Oh, okay.
16.
Yes, 16 for Sterling. Tab, what'd you get?
6.
Oh, jeez.
15.
15 for Laguna. Go to Lila. 5. Oh God. There we go. And then the big boy here gets a what? What did he get? God.
-7.
Negative. No, plus nothing. 10.
Ugh, fine.
All right, so that is currently the initiative order. Does anyone want to switch initiatives before we get started here?
I mean, it's not going to do much, but I'd switch with Sterling. But I really just want to switch places with Sterling. That's
Mhm.
never been on the table, so I guess I'll stay here.
No, yeah. So we'll go ahead and get started then. Sterling, what are you doing after seeing this large anglerfish behemoth? Looks like a massive gulper.
So the cave's still flooded with water. It's just even more water is coming in now.
Yeah, there's just torrent of water bursting through.
All right.
But you can still walk. You can still swim to it if you want.
Can I? I guess I don't feel like it'd work.
Yeah,
Can I
sure.
throw my dagger like at all in the
Yeah,
water?
you
or
can
is
just
it-
throw it out. He's above it. He's swimming above it. So like, obviously you guys are underwater, so there's not water being flushed out. It's like a current of water, more so. So he's above it. He's swimming above it. Oops.
All right, then I'll throw my dagger.
All right, yeah. Oh, I also forgot he has lair actions. Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
his
I'm sorry.
legendary
Before you do that, he has lair actions. I totally forgot.
Oh, fuck.
This can't be his lair. He just got here.
This isn't his.
In more than a day,
Church
you
or
can make
whatever?
it a lair.
That's bullshit. I'm gonna
That
make our
was-
house my lair. I want lair
Okay.
actions.
That's fine. That is totally fine, man. All right, so we'll go with lair action. So the first lair action of the day is going to be the creature extends one of its 4 sort of webbed clawed hands, and some sort of bubbly magic appears around them. And suddenly, what's the range of those? Oh, it could be pretty much anybody. It's gonna be Laguna. Laguna. Suddenly, deep sea eels and plants appear from around the area and just surge towards Laguna. I need Laguna to make a strength saving throw. Well, he's pretty good at those. He's not raging though, unfortunately. What I roll? A 17. Passes. Laguna takes out his axe. He bite. Oh, he doesn't. He can't bite it. So he swats at a bunch of these eels and plants that just sort of, the plants especially seem like a life of his own, try to grab and restrain it. But that didn't work. All right, so now we go Sterling. What are you doing?
All right. Now I will throw my dagger at it. That is a 24. So 4 damage on the first attack, and second one's in that one. All right. I will.
If you throw your dagger, the first one, how much damage did you do again?
4.
4. As you throw the dagger, you see it actually like move really quick to avoid it. It is a large creature, so you wouldn't assume it's gonna like just be like that scared about it. But as you throw it, it pierces that translucent flesh in the abdomen region, and it spews out a lot of its viscera. So it is vulnerable to piercing, so it does 4 damage instead. Oh no, sorry, it does 8 damage, right? You did 4?
Yeah.
So it does 8 damage of piercing.
Yeah, that's good to know. I will retrieve my Shadow Glass Dagger and then move to right here and take my hide action.
Hide action, okay.
Or as my bonus action, yeah. And then that's it for me.
Sure, okay. Ox and Laguna. Well, Laguna's gonna go ahead and bust sword because he's pissed. He's gonna go ahead and rage. I'll just do his thing first, if you
Go
don't
ahead.
mind.
I'm just
He's gonna go ahead and rage, and then he'll go ahead and recklessly attack because he's like that right now. So here we go. Definitely hits. And we'll go ahead and just go ahead into a second attack. Crit. You're using both hands with you. That's why I wasn't going to do what I was originally going to do. So that's 2, 3 plus 15. Bing bang boom. That's 20. I rolled low. 27 points of slashing damage on the poor sucker. He rips through the gullets. It's not as effective though, as a dagger that's still sticking inside one of his intestines. But does the job. Okie dokie. What are you doing, Ox?
All right, so I got my sword already in hand, so I'm going to go ahead and bonus action. No, I'll do that in a second. I'm going to go ahead, since I can't get close enough to him, I'm going to go ahead and Eldritch Blast this fool.
Okay.
Well, the first one's a 1, so that missed. Second one, 19 to hit.
Now, I will say that you're going to have to wear that bubble thing just so you can cast spells. Because you can't technically talk underwater.
Can I not?
Nope, you can just swim underwater. I'm talking about in terms of spellcasting. In Raw, you can't cast spells underwater unless you can actually talk underwater. So just because you have a swim speed doesn't mean you can't talk underwater.
Well, I
like
thought
you can talk to animals, but you can't like say words in water.
Well, that sucks.
Right. So regardless, you have a swim speed, but I just want you to have that helmet on just because.
All right, cool.
You can cast magic. But
that's-
once the helmet comes off, then that's a problem.
Whatever. If the helmet comes off, I'd have a sword.
That is also true.
All right. Well, Fathomless became less cool. All right. So 9 force damage from the one that hit.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and Ripley this chainsaw up by speaking the command word.
Sure.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. The big guy. The big guy's gonna go ahead and just swallow Laguna. All right, so makes 1 by attack. Okay. You see it kick Laguna back a little bit and then just swim upward and just fall on Laguna with its maw wide open.
Oh.
Laguna's just like, "Are you kidding me?" All right. So here you go. That will probably not hit Laguna. So he gets first, yeah. So she eventually gets the mouth onto Laguna, like eats Laguna, but then Laguna cuts through the side of its mouth and escapes. So he does not get hit from the bite. So that's a waste of an action. That's a waste of an action. All right, yeah. So bing bang boom. It's gonna go ahead and just swim closer to get into base contact with everybody. All right, Tab and Steven, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna swim up to it.
Okay.
And I'm pulling out 30 and a crossbow in the other hand. Now first I'm going to stab it.
Mhm.
The 1.
Ooh.
Then I'm gonna Did you say he eats my sword?
No, he doesn't, but he would have.
I'm gonna shoot him with disadvantage.
Mhm.
16.
16 just hits it.
Yes, that's 5 piercing.
5 piercing.
So
It becomes 10 piercing as it
yeah.
does horrific damage on its belly.
Yeah.
All right.
And Steven is gonna swim up. He can't get far. He's gonna go there. What is his? Oh, he can't bite. Damn it. So it's slashing damage on his claws. 13 doesn't hit,
It does not hit.
and 11,
Does not hit.
and that's it for Steven too.
All right. Move on to go to Lena. Lena will go ahead and go over yonder. She will go ahead and make her attacks. Actually, she's gonna go ahead and cast Bless as an action first. So she's gonna choose Tav, Ox, and Steven. You are blessed. That was an action. Oh, she was gonna go ahead and actually quicken that to be a bonus action, and then she's going to attack. Yeah. So that's a sorcery point, and then go ahead and do melee. First with advantage. Wow, still misses, and the second one still misses. Damn.
Oh my god.
Damn. All right. We move on to lair actions this time. Huh. All right. So this time, the large creature is going to go ahead and wave one of its forearms, and plants in nearby coral begin to shoot boiling water at Ox, Steven, and Tav. So I need you three to make Constitution saving throws as boiling strips of water hit you from the back.
Well, shit. 12.
12. Okay.
I got a 12.
Okay. and what's
Steven got a
Steven?
19.
19. Steven takes half of this fire damage. And you will take half of this fire damage because you're a tiefling.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Ox will not be taking half.
Bullshit.
It's a bullshit. So that's 14 total. So 7 to Steven. And you, Tab, you take 4.
But
No, Tab takes half.
no, because I didn't.
Oh, he.
I didn't clear the save. While still resistant to fire.
So you're still resistant to fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you okay, that's right. So you take 7.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Lair action's done. Sterling.
That was incredibly
Alright.
rude.
I will go ahead and move 30 feet to there, I suppose, and then I'll throw my Shadow Glass Dagger at him.
Okay.
Which is a 25 to hit. Then I also get sneak attack on this,
Mhm.
and I'll also do my Twisting Blade.
Sure.
So it's gonna be 6 plus 2 plus I also get 2d4 plus 2. Oh, rolled 2 1s on that, so and I got 4 damage. So what's it? 12 damage.
24 damage to the creature. Awesome. The Shadow Gas gets thrown and he just shreds. You can actually. Oh, next you can't because of the chain sword from Ox, but it would have made a screeching chain sound as it revved through the creature. Viscera and blood is beginning to scatter around the creature, sort of creating it harder to see the creature as it maneuvers around in the water, creating more bubbles. But yeah, you return the blade to your hand. Shadowy darkness.
Yeah, I'll throw it again. And I rolled another nat 1.
I fucking love it, dude. Ooh, nat 1. Damn.
I rolled 1 last turn too on my second attack. Jeez. Alright. I already used my bonus action, so that's where I'll end my turn.
All right, Ox and Laguna. You can go first, Ox.
All right. I am going to swim around here to try to get. I want to get across from Tav to give myself advantage.
Okay.
So there's that. I still have 5 feet of movement if I so choose, but I won't. And I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and rage, and that is a bonus action. It gives me all sorts of stuff. There we go. It does +2 damage. Okay. All right. So that is roll with advantage to hit with the buzzing greatsword. 21. All right. And that is 12 total with my rage bonus for slashing and 7 thunder.
Seven thunder. As you hit it with that thunder from your blade, the damage from slashing is, it's normal. But the thunder, which you thought you would assume apply extra damage, isn't as effective as you would think, as the elasticity of the skin sort of doesn't get disrupted as much as it normally would have. So it's resistant to thunder.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Well, yep. That's my turn.
Laguna's gonna go ahead and continue his rage attacks. He will go ahead and reckless attack. Definitely hit. Second attack, definitely hit. So both hit. It is getting close to being bloody. And he'll go. Actually, he can't do that. So because that was his musical instrument. So we move on to the enemies now. This creature here is going to go ahead and fail. And see, it's being surrounded. It does not like that. So as it's sort of floundering in front of all of you, this massive sort of gulper fish-looking creature, it curls itself inwards a little bit. It begins to vibrate at rapid speeds, and it lets its body go, and it sends out this sonic discharge, this sonic pulse. And I need everybody, yeah, to make Constitution saving throws.
Oh, fuck. Ha! 4.
4, okay.
18.
18, okay.
17.
17, okay. And then with Steven gets
16.
16, all right. So far, everyone besides Tab has passed.
Well, it's a
Thanks,
con
yeah.
save. What do you expect?
Right. So here's Godolina's fails. And here is he fails too. Okay, so Sterling and Ox are the only ones, and Steven are the ones that pass. So half the party fails. All right. So I'll just go ahead and roll full damage. So everyone's gonna be taking. Here's the full damage. My map's all being weird now. I don't know why. That is 19 points of thunder damage. And those that failed are stunned
Oh,
until the end of their next turn. And so half of 19, everyone else, the ones that passed. So Lagoon or Ox, Steven, Sterling.
So we take 10.
Yes.
Okay.
well, that's great.
It's fucking rude, is what it is. We get knocked down, but we get up again.
Never gonna
Make a
keep
con
you down.
save for Bless.
Oh yeah.
Okay, she passes. So she has Bless up still.
Oh wait, bless is +4 on saving throws, right? Or plus die 4.
Correct, but no one used them.
Oh well.
Yeah.
But-
I got 'em.
So he's stunned as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have gotten 8 at best, so that's not gonna help.
All right. That's it for enemies. Well, actually, it's gonna attempt to leave. So Sentinel, and then
Yep.
well, let's first see Sentinel then, because Sentinel will stop it, so no one else can attack. So
All right. So Sentinel 13.
13 misses.
Oh. I was assuming I don't have advantage since Tab is incapacitated.
You have Steven now.
Oh, well then let's try that again. Never mind.
Okay. All right. So Steven has an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised you didn't get him.
I rolled low.
Yeah, you did.
Does Steven get advantage?
Yeah, he is advantage.
Oh, nice. Okay. What is 14?
14 does not hit. So he manages to get away with half the party being stunned. He's going to swim 30 feet up and 10 feet across. 10 feet across this way. All right. Tab and Steven. Tab, you're stunned. So, Steven.
He's gonna swim after him.
Okay. He's going to go full 30 up.
Yeah.
Okie
Let's just heal a little bit and try to hit him. That's a twist. That doesn't help.
Mhm.
And that's off. I'm gonna restart D&D Beyond. And that's it for Steven. And I can't do shit, so.
Just a reminder, he has bless. So we go on to Godolina. Godolina stunned. With top of the order.
Yeah, it wouldn't help.
Okay. He has lair actions. So Ox. Oh no, you're nowhere near that. So Sterling, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Strength saving throw. Sorry.
Oh.
As eels and
Oh.
plants begin to constrict you from below.
Well, nat 20 on my con saving throw, but roll a 10.
Roll
My
10.
strength.
You are restrained in your until the next lair actions.
Well, fuck.
All right, so
That's 4 of the members of the party send, actually.
Yeah, there you go. Well, you can still do actions. You just can't move.
I feel like that. Oh, you can't move, so I can still like throw stuff. All right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, I mean, it's my turn. I'll stick where I am and throw my dagger twice.
Yeah, you're just like, all right, fine.
First one's a 13, so I'm pretty
First
sure.
one 13. Yeah, he actually could walk with his tail.
Second one's a 10.
Oh, wow. Damn,
you know what?
swats both of them.
I will use my action surge just to
Oh, Sterling's pissed.
try to get a few more attacks off.
Sure.
First one's a 15, which
Does not
is
hit.
great. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Wow.
Damn.
You
dude.
need to
I guess
refresh.
maybe with the gust or the speed of him escaping that scenario, he's sort of like very aware of his surroundings and he just manages to dodge or even just take out the dagger before he even does much damage. But yeah, damn, nothing hits. That's such a waste. I probably like one of the worst feelings as a fighter when you waste your action surge. No. Do you have any bonus actions?
I will use my bonus action to what can I do? Dash, disengage or hide. Can I hide where I'm standing?
You can hide at disadvantage.
Sure, I'll do that.
Sure, I'll give it to you.
I'm hiding in my own shackles.
Yes.
Um,
you like pick up some of the eels and cover yourself with it.
It's a 15, so
That's fine. All right, we'll move on to Ox and Laguna. Laguna is stunned. So what are you doing, Ox?
Well, I got 40 swim speed, so I'm gonna be right back where I was, right behind
Okay.
him.
Cool.
I'm not sure. Oh, he's just in a weird place. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I understand that he takes less thunder damage, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to throw down more thunder damage. But
Right.
first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pop out Tentacle of the Deep. I'm gonna summon the tentacle on the opposite side of me. Why? Because I don't get advantage, but I like just.
You shouldn't say things like that out loud. I'm gonna summon the tentacle.
Oh god. Here comes the hentai.
Here comes the hand. Here
Look.
comes the old sticky hand. What?
Listen,
The toy that you get. Okay.
what happens between me and my patron stays between me and my patron.
Oh god.
So
You could say that he's under a gag order.
so wrong.
Oh god.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, everybody's watching this. I just had to say it.
Did you though? Oh shit! I forgot to wild surge
Oh,
just to see what I would have gotten. It would have been
Yeah, what'd you
2. Oh, I get teleport.
That's good.
All right.
I'm looking for. I'm getting your thing right now. Just give me a second.
Sure, no problem. So I can teleport as a bonus action until my rage ends, which is cool.
Nice.
Is that what the hell is that? A starfish?
The candelabra. Not lit.
Sweet.
Yeah. I'm gonna name it also Oct. There you go.
Octohox. All right. So I'm gonna put it right there. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and give it one of these things just so I can see it better. There we go. All right. And then fuck it. I'm gonna reckless attack.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Oh, didn't do too bad. 21 magical slashing. And 13 thunder. And then I got to roll for my tentacle of the deepers. See if it hits. That one probably misses with an 11.
So as you summon it, you strike as just right as the creature looks at the tentacle summon in the water, it turns around. You're already there. 2 large swipes. The second one cleaves deep underneath its like neck, sort of where the sternum's at, and a stream of viscera fills the area. All right.
That's nasty. And that's my turn.
Right. The Gulper is very, very pissed. It's going to go ahead and go for you. Go for you. It's going to go ahead and swallow you.
No.
No, thank you. All right, so I need to make a
No.
bite attack first.
Do I have the bonus to my AC from my Wibbly sword?
No.
Aw.
But it doesn't matter. You're at advantage anyways because you reckless them.
Yeah.
All right, well, here we go. Definitely that's.
Fuck.
Yeah.
All right, so let me just do the damage first for the piercing, or for the bite, which is horrific.
Thank goodness I'm raging.
Correct. Thank goodness. That's 35. So divide that by 2. That could be
18?
17 around there. Yeah, around there. Yeah, it's like
Okay.
17. It's like 17.5 or
All
something.
right, I'll take 17.
And then you're considered grappled, but then he's going to swallow you because of that. So you were swallowed. While swallowed, the creature is blinded and restrained. It has total cover against attacks and other outside effects. It's going to take a lot of damage at the start of the behemoth's turns. So be my move. All right. Obviously, you can try to break it out, break him out, but you are inside the belly of the beast.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh, all right. So that's it. So he's going to go ahead and swim.
Since he's swimming, can I try to sentinel him at disadvantage?
Unfortunately, you cannot.
Damn it!
Oh.
Just hit him in the stomach. He's like, whoa, what the shit?
I'm gonna go ahead and swim down over behind Sterling. It'd be right behind Sterling, the ground floor. All right, Tav and Steven, what are you doing? You were both now still stunned, unfortunately.
What? Oh,
It's until
end of
lair
the.
action. It's until the end of lair action's turn.
Okay, that's fucked.
Oh no, sorry, it's at the end of its turn because it. No wait, this was the
It was him that did it. It
Yeah,
wasn't the
he
layer
did it.
action. So
Yeah, that's right. So
Yeah, I'm stuck
so
in layer action.
You're stuck in lair action. That's right. Done. Okay, that's what I was confused about. Oh yeah, so yeah, you're awake, or you're good to go.
nice.
Including Laguna and Galena.
I thought of a layer action for Ox. It's just gonna be called "Get Off My Lawn."
Uh,
Advantage on all intimidation checks.
okay.
That's pretty funny.
This is so
Hmm.
stupid.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna swim here, then I'm gonna miss a step to the other side of him, so I get advantage. Do I get that with
He's
starting?
not incapacitated, but as long as he's not incapacitated, you get an advantage if you're flanking.
Nice. And then I will stab him. It's a opponent clarity.
Okay.
Hope I hit. 30-20.
Definitely.
And I'm gonna, let's see here, that's 12 damage. And I'm gonna use a mind strike, so that's 2d6 psychic. So that's 8 psychic and 24 piercing.
Okay. He is definitely bloody now. As you rip through the back of the large creature, he turns around and you manage to stab into its exposed, transparent gut, which is just covered and filled with water and viscera inside now. All right.
And then Steven is gonna go up here. And he's gonna heal a little bit too. Then let's see, he gets advantage too, right? Yeah, nice. Okay. 15 doesn't hit. And one more. Come on, big money. 18 plus 6. That's gonna do it. 1d6 plus 4. So that's 7 damage. Slashing damage.
Okay, all good.
And they can't do a bite attack, so that's it.
Okay. Gerling is gonna go ahead on multiple rushing. So see, she hits. Advantage hits, and then the second attack hits. Okay.
Yeah.
That's gonna be 11 points in total, and she's gonna go ahead and give that free attack to you, Tav. As using a
Yeah.
reaction.
It's 17.
17 hits.
That's 7 piercing.
7 piercing. That's
So
14 piercing. There you go. Nice. It's just bleeding all over the place. You see that parts of its arm, one of its forearms is just barely hanging on by a membrane of muscle and tendon. All right. So except for go to Lena. So you go into layer actions. The layer action is going to go ahead and be shooting people. Or I did the restraint, so now it's have to shoot people. So go to Lena, Steven, and Tav need to make constitution save throws as boiling hot water gets shot up from the ground. He passes.
I got a 1.
Wow.
Steven got a 20.
20. So so he takes half. He takes half, and then yeah,
It's 5 damage.
it's fire damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's the full damage. 8 is the full damage. So subtract what you need from there. All right. So she
4.
passed. So he also takes
4.
All right. So Sterling, you're no longer grappled or strained. Then we move on to Sterling.
Alright. Is he still up in the water, like above us?
No, he said he went down to
No,
ground level.
he went down the ground. He's behind you.
Alright. I will attack with my daggers again.
Sure.
I get advantage because Taz on the other side, right?
Yeah, fine.
So advantage. First one's 18.
18, okay.
And it's gonna do 4 damage.
Okay.
Then another 1 advantage. 16 on the second one. And then it's 4 damage, and then I'm gonna do my sneak attack and my twisting blade. So it's 7 plus 5 plus 8. So oh god, shit, it's a long roll. 8 plus 13. So 20 damage in total, doubled to 40.
Well, 40, it is close to being beaten, and then it failed. So being released from its gut is Ox.
Oh, thank God I didn't want to take that damage.
Yeah, because if it takes more than a certain amount of damage, it releases you. So bing, bang, boom.
Nice.
It regurgitates the swallow creature. You fall prone in space 10 feet of it, but you're swimming, so
Hmm.
you're over here. All right. Okay. Anything else, Riley? It is basically beaten at this point.
I will take my. I'll just take my disengage to move like right there.
Okay.
I would have
Going-
taken the mulligan action on my
Mhm.
my failed attack last time.
So go ahead, Ox and Lagoon. Lagoon's gonna go ahead for it, but go ahead, Ox. Do what you want to do first.
Yep. Let's see here. Boop, boop. All right, I'm just going over here to give myself advantage. And yeah, I'm gonna bonus action drink a potion because that was far too close. Now I'm no longer beaten, so that's nice. Heal. All right, and then that's my bonus action, so I'm not using the tentacle, which is way over there. Attacking with my buzzing greatsword. Dirty 20. All right, that is 15 slashing and 10 thunder, so 5.
Okay.
And that is my turn. So I guess Laguna doing whatever Laguna's doing.
We're gonna go ahead and how are you going in? So he's gonna go into rage again because he lost rage. And then he's gonna go ahead and activate one of his abilities on his axe. That's probably not gonna do anything. He's gonna make it prostrate itself in front of everybody. No, it's just gonna attack. He's pretty pissed right now, in all honesty. Been underperforming these past few sessions. He doesn't like that about himself.
Oh, 2 more. I forgot I was still raging.
Oh yeah, 2 more, got 2. All right, he's still beaten, but he's getting there. You guys are getting close to whittling him down. So first attack from Laguna with advantage. This is second hit. Crits. There it is. There it is.
Nice.
So it's 17. He's getting there. He's getting closer. Laguna's just like, oh, come on. It's supposed to be my kill. All right. And that's the enemy's turn. The enemy's just like, oh shit. All right. So his turn. See if he gets that sonic pulse back.
No.
Please don't.
He does not get it back.
Oh.
So he just has his normal stuff. All right. So gonna go ahead and bite. Well, it's actually gonna attempt to swallow it once more. Hopefully, he can do something. So we need to knock out someone who's been very annoying. So we're going for Tav. Did a lot of damage. You're the one that forced him to spit out Ox.
Oh, that was Sterling.
Starting.
Oh, Sterling. Oh, then we're Sterling. Oh, fuck.
I'm not.
He's gonna swallow Steven.
Okay, then. Steven can take it.
A lot of acid damage. All right.
Oh, acid. Oh god, no.
Yeah, he's getting swallowed. All right, so let's go bite first. 14 hit.
Yeah.
Oh no. So that's gonna be 49 points of piercing damage,
Jeez.
and then he is grappled, and then he's swallowed.
Mm.
All right. That's then he's gonna go ahead and try to move towards Sterling. So first Sentinel.
Yep. With advantage? Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
That is a 19.
Definitely. All right.
All right. That is 12 slashing and 12 thunder, so 6 halved.
Damn, that's really good. So he is just barely after that final thing. You slice off his tail and parts of his left leg, and he's like he's now in this position of like it's done. This creature is on its literally last leg. All right, so we move on to Tav and Steven.
Yeah.
Well, Tav.
Yeah, advantage on that, right?
Yes.
Stabbing. Oh, 24.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use, let's start with that. That's 11,
Okay.
then plus 1d6 because of defensive slash, so 6 damage to that. And a mind strike. So 2d6, 5. Let's see.
Tav, okay. So Tav, as you surge forward, unleashing these flourishes, how do you end this creature?
Lacuna's gonna
It's
be
like 1,000 slashes to stop but stabs
Sure. Yeah.
to
yeah.
like cut Steven out perfectly out of his stomach, but
Awesome. Yeah, Supernal Clarity is in the preferencing. You all notice that when she begins to make these flourishes, it begins to speed up at ungodly speed, and she carves out a solid square for Steven to burst his way out into the water. Now there's just this hulking mess of a creature, and Weefo appears. She says, "Oh, thank Habakkuk. You are truly all heroes of Mother Nature."
I remain silent still.
Right. So with that, the lantern's lit. Weefo checks inside. He says, "Yep, everything's clear. It's just a little messy, but I can take care of that. So you should all return to Aldakia to tell her the good news."
I'm gonna magical awareness the body of this thing to see if there was any magical stuff in its belly button.
There's nothing magical. You do see some tridents in there that hasn't fully been digested.
I'm gonna take a trident that looks like it's in the best condition.
Okay. It's still somewhat deteriorated, but it's better than the others.
Sweet.
Okay. So you have a trident, a really rough trident.
Janky trident. Got it.
Yeah, it's a -1 to damage.
oh,
You can repair it if you want. But yeah, it looks like all fiendish looking because it's probably from the marrows.
Cool.
Yeah, Godolina looks at it. She's like, "You're not actually taking that, are you?"
Why not? It's a victory of battle. Spoils of war.
All right, I'll respect it just because you claim it as such.
I just look confused and I start swimming, I guess.
Yeah, she's just like, "If you want to use weapons of the Abyssal Legions, be my guest."
I'll have it altered to be, kind of anti them. It'll be sweet looking.
You say that, but who are you going to find to whatever you just said?
A blacksmith.
She looks perplexed, but she brushes it aside. She's like, "Okay, I won't judge your shenanigans any longer, Ox."
Hey, this is my consolation prize for no longer making the plans. People just kind of ignore me now.
Yeah, she simply shakes her head. All right, so you all swim back to the Temple of Habakkuk, and you arrive. Brother Trames is there. He all helps you up from the docks down below, and you take some stone steps once again up to the face cliff face of this area, this chapel that sticks out, and Elder Kia is there standing before you. She says, "You are successful. I can already feel the warmth of protection emanating from that direction. Pray tell me, what did you find out there?"
Really big belly fish guy
Big belly fish guy.
and lobster people.
Ah, the Esquenties. Yes, the Esquenties are raiders around here. Minor nuisance.
Yeah, the biggest problem was the like anglerfish or something with a transparent belly, and it was
Anglerfish. How big was it?
oh
Huge.
Huge. Did it have an exposed belly?
yeah.
You faced a behemoth gulper and survived?
I got swallowed by it.
Killed it.
Steven also got swallowed. I cut him out with my rapier.
She stands up and she shakes all your hands, and she also shakes it with this like mud paste. She's like, "This is a healing herb that I apply to my flesh to make it appear naturally glowing. I offer it because it is rich in materials and ingredients. Also, I want to thank you. That is a terrible, nasty denizen that plagues the ocean floors. What you did was invaluable to the ecosystem."
Happy to
Oh,
help.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say that. Happy to help.
So she looks at you. I believe a reward was promised. So she go ahead and she goes behind what looks like to be like this mossy boulder in the middle of her little room. She grabs 3 satchels for everybody, or 4 satchels. Laguna's just like, yeah, whatever. Gives it to each of you. So go to Lena to have. So 250 gold pieces in there. And it's just, and a magical item was promised to each of you. I think you will find this particular magic item very useful on your adventures. And she goes ahead and she gives you all a potion. Or sorry, she gives you what looks like to be a little tin cup of ointment. And she tells you that it is an ointment of soothing. So if you look up on D&D Beyond an ointments of soothing, you can add that to your inventory, and you have 3 doses or uses of this ointment of soothing.
What the hell? My D&D Beyond is not loading on my phone.
What is 3
3
doses?
doses.
3
Yeah.
doses.
Or 3 uses, whatever. All right.
Oh, nice.
She bows her head and says, "You are truly champions of Habakkuk, and maybe if you prove yourselves even more in the future, Obod High and Bioria may even call upon you to aid them in protecting the land. As far as I see it, you are friends of me and the colleagues here at the Temple of Habakkuk. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to come and ask."
Certainly.
Nice.
Go to Lena's just like staring at Laguna. Laguna's just picking his nose. And as you're sort of all leaving, Laguna, go to Lena seems like weird out. She's just like, that was way too easy. Like that went very smoothly. Even Laguna kept himself somewhat distracted. Still picking his nose.
I told you guys.
None of us
bad
died.
guy.
None of you died, which is great. I would not have allowed it even if it were.
Yeah, I got pretty close there with the goat, but
What was that about?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Where did that goat even come from?
Space, probably.
What
A
space?
space goat.
A space goat.
What's this magic item thing that we got? I just now had a
The ointment of soothing.
ointment. Okay.
A
Alright.
pink mixture that smells faintly of lavender.
And we
As
got
an
one,
action,
one each.
3 doses. You have one, like a tin of it, but it's like a paste.
Oh, okay.
So you have 3 uses of it.
Cool.
So 1 dose of the ointment can be applied to the skin, and it removes any exhaustion you are suffering and cures any disease or poison affecting you.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
very
pretty,
helpful indeed. Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Use as many spells as we want. Just slap it on them.
Yeah, till you run out.
Do a level up.
When you return back to your home, Jeffrey's there. He gives you the final contract. With that, you guys can take the time again, so we can go ahead and we can just discuss it. We don't have to officially for certain what you want to do on another week or two of downtime. But we can go ahead and start that right now.
Okay.
But for the most part, we'll go ahead and cut this episode short. Yes, Yanni, you guys are all leveling up.
Woohoo!
Hey.
You're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna keep you down.
Well, level 4 barbarian, here we come.
Finally, an assassin.
Jesus, all the things you were doing over there are just evil, and you didn't get hit by a space goat. All right, so are we gonna go ahead and call it off? Like, I'll shut it down now.
I guess so, yeah. Since right now it's just downtime stuff. Unless you guys want to do something and start something. But other than that, it's really up to you guys. How
right.
you want to.
I
Finish
figure we can start next session with that. So I'll go ahead and
Okay.
start the stream. Stop the stream. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Hopefully we'll see you this next Friday when we catch up with the Red Opera, where Invar's is currently pinned to the ground.
Yeah, we need to finish what's going on there.
Shit's crazy. Later, everyone.